Give me 2 seconds. I'll switch over. What is up, guys? Everybody, this is Pizzy over here. This is Smiting Fatty. This is Below Zero Hump Day Showcase. Sorry, I kind of stumbled on the intro a little bit, but it's okay because we have a great matchup going on. We have the new Below Zero squad, who you guys might know as Enforce. Some stuff happened. I'm not really sure. You can ask Below Zero what happened exactly, but they dropped their old team, picked up this Enforce team, and Pizzy, this Enforce squad or Below Zero is really good.
Oh my goodness, I've yet to see them play, but if Below Zero picked them up, they have to be good. And I'm also interested to see what Madness is going to bring to the table. Again, I haven't seen anything from either of these teams. Infamous, I'm sure, is a very, very capable team. And now that they're associated with Below Zero, I'm expecting big things. Hopefully they're going to a Columbus. But this Madness squad, we have to keep an eye on Echelon because he just sent me a message and said I was his #1 favorite caster, and we're definitely going to give him a lot of love in this showcase because of that.
Nice. That is awesome. I wish I was somebody's #1 favorite caster.
You're my favorite caster.
Whatever. You're one of my favorite. That's the truth right there. But we got a lot of awesome people in the chat right now. Like I see Hovakits, he's a player. Stambiz, who's going to be playing. Also, Daughtery Hat. Oh, Battle Autism Gaming. Thank you for showing up. All of you guys, we're very thankful that you're here. So, we're going to get this thing going right away. Now, like I said, it is Below Zero going up against MadnessCOD. Now, I have not seen MadnessCOD play, so it'll be interesting to see how they take this Below Zero squad.
Well, only time will tell, and hopefully we get this game started soon. This is what I love to see, though. I love to see unknown players, unknown teams coming in, making a mark on the scene. Like back with that's one of the best things I was ever doing when I was at Rivalcaster was these new players came in like Nifty. We had him on our show first. Yeah. The Miyagis of the world, they were on our show. That's where they got known, of course, Termination. But, I mean, hey, we're starting up the match now, Smiting. So we being Below Zero showcase here today, I assume we have to start on board with them. Who do you want to jump on board with?
I want to jump on board with a Nimbo. He always seems to go big right off the beginning. So we'll see how he does. Nimbo, he's going to be running that MSMC, doing all the OBJ work.
And we'll see right now as he is pushing in through Kitchen. Interesting push here. Can he pick up that kill? He can't. It's going to be Lazy takes him out. So unfortunately does get taken out, but they do still control the spawns. As just started in the map. They're not going to get spawn control that quickly. Nice shots being put in there through the smoke. Picks up one. Is able to turn around. Can he get the second? It doesn't look like he's going to be able to. He is taken out. So this MadnessCOD squad really coming out on fire. Smiting 11 points already to their name. And they're starting to try to get the push to get to those laundry spawns.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do when you are on the bottom. And if you look, they're still spawning on the bottom or that garage side, if you want to call it that. But right now, Below Zero just seems to be taking control of the backside. And just when I say that, you're going to have a big push by Madness right now, going straight up the middle into the kitchen. So they have done their rotation perfectly. I mean, pushed right up the middle, no contention at all. But now they're going to have to defend and see if they can push this spawn. I'm watching Lazy right now as he's going to be going through the jungle to try to get the spawn for his team.
And it looks like he is able to pick it up. Nice kill over there on Rock. They do have 2 Below Zero players still spawning up top, but one pushes in through mid. I would have liked to see them try to tag team the person who's holding the spawns right now. That's going to be Grussy. Grussy on the spawns, trying to control him or go right back into the action now as it looks like, well, let's jump on board with my boy Echelon. We haven't given him any love. Oh, he's actually just a coach. Doggone it. All right, so anyway, don't jump on board with Echelon because you're not going to see anything. But we do see Lazy here controlling these spawns. This is a great hill here for this Madness squad. Smiting. They gave up the scrap time on ring. They were able to rotate early for this kitchen hill, and it's paying off dividends for him right now.
It is paying off, and Lazy able to pick up another kill in there, getting his Hellstorm, so he's so close to his Lightning Strike. It won't take much to get that, and that could be a game changer, but you see already, Below Zero, I about called him M-Force. Below Zero has already gone over, and we do see Lazy pick up his Lightning Strike, so that could come up huge, especially going into that basketball hard point.
Definitely. Basketball and mid. If your team can control basketball, you get to save them for mid. And if they can control mid, you get to save them for ring. So a lot of possibilities. 3 open hard points you can use these streaks on. And Lazy is just gone a tear. Gets his stealth chopper. Smiting Fatty. That if the Hellstorm and Lightning Strike weren't enough, but that Stealth Chopper is going to come in huge in this game right now. But we do see Below Zero breaking in there. We also have Rapture on a 7-kill streak, and he's got an escort drone, Smiting. He just won up Lazy in the score streak department with that escort drone. I personally like the escort drone a lot more than the Stealth Chopper. I think it does a lot more damage, especially on these open hard points, and we're going to see these streaks come in big in this game.
Yeah, and like, exactly when would you use them? For me, I would be the basketball court, but what do you think?
I'd like to save him for mid and ring, as we do see the Stealth Chopper is being called in. Now, Rapture does have... Oh, he picks up 2 with the Lightning Strike. He does have a Hellstorm that will neutralize that Stealth Chopper. And on the other side right now, Lazy has got to be careful not to use that Hellstorm of his. He doesn't know that Rapture's carrying that escort drone, but if he uses the Hellstorm, they're going to have really no way of taking it out, and that's going to be detrimental to the rest of their hardpoint game.
Yeah, it really could be. They're already probably surprised that they took the Stealth Chopper out so quickly. You know, a heads-up play using that Hellstorm. So kids at home, that's how you play it right there. But right now, this Madness team is doing a really good job of holding this basketball spawn the whole time. And now we're going to see a push up into kitchen by Hoya's Nike. I don't even know what to call him.
I don't either. We'll call him Hoya's. And Hoyas does die, so he's going to spawn out raid right now. Now, going back to that escort drone, Rapture has to be aware that a player just dropped a Stealth Chopper, and he has a Hellstorm at his disposal, so he doesn't want to drop this escort drone until he knows the Hellstorm is gone. So this is a good play to save this one. They're going to want to get control of mid and force the streaks to be used here. Nice kill there by Rapture on ring. And once that happens, once he sees the Hellstorm out, he can call in the escort drone with no contestation, and that's going to really do some damage for Below Zero.
Yeah, it will. And right now, just back and forth, a really close game with this Madness squad coming out just 10 points, 15 points now on top. But if you look at the mini-map, I'll bring up the mini-map right now. Look where Nimbo is. He's going to be coming through this kitchen area. He's going to get some kills. But his team's kind of spawning out, and Madness is spawning, this back laundry area. And that seems like it's exactly where they want to be.
Yeah, definitely. Keeps you set up for the ring, and you can push in through Pillar's Kitchen and through the art side if you choose to go there, if you want to break this hard point. Now, Madness, they're doing a great job getting this score now, and Below Zero really has to force Lazy to use his streaks here. They know he's got him. That escort drone can win you the game here. They're down by almost 40 points, Smiting, so they need setup control. That's a good kill. Take him down. And we do see the escort drone coming in. Lazy is going to try to call in the Hellstorm and take that out right away. It looks like he's got a beat on it. If it doesn't get shot down, it does get shot down. The escort drone is going to pick up a lot of kills here, Smiting. The Lightning Strike is going to come in, but really a choked Hellstorm there from Lazy. Great job by Below Zero to shoot out that Hellstorm.
Yeah, it was, and that's one thing that I've learned lately. You just shoot them out of the sky. If they don't explode them right away, they're so easy to pick off in all reality. So that's one thing you guys at home want to do. Shoot those out. But, it's not doing as much damage as I thought it would be right now. And this Below Zero squad still has a ton of time to make up.
And they are going to make it up on this hard point. I imagine this escort drone is not going to let them get in here, as they do have Rapture in there just with this escort drone. Basically 2 people in the hard point controlling things. And you can see that escort drone is just mowing down every single person. Rapture could be close to doubling up on streaks, and he does. He's got a Hellstorm and a Lightning. Unfortunately, does get taken down there. Unfortunate timing for him to try to push through the middle. But once again, Madness set up first on this hard point. Now Rapture does have a Hellstorm and a Lightning Strike. Let's cycle through real quick, Smiting, and see if anyone else has picked up some streaks. And it's not looking like anyone else besides Rapture in this game has streaks. So big plays on his part. And again, with the rotation to garage, you can pick up a kill with that Hellstorm in garage if you blow it up on the Lambos, and possibly save it for basketball, where it could do a lot of damage.
Yeah, the basketball hardpoint is like what I call a streak hardpoint. It's when all of the streaks come out. But Grucy right now on a 6-kill spree. We just keep seeing spree after spree from these players. So it's showing that each team is fairly evenly matched.
Yeah, definitely. If we take a look at the scoreboards right now, Smiting, we see Rapture is about to drop his 30 bomb, 29-11, 7 caps, 4 defends. There's that 30. His teammates a little negative in the slaying department. On the other side, Lazy, of course, the one going big for his team with 10 defends. And I have to call him out because he is my duo partner, or used to be at least. Chewy always looks at the defense column, and he can pick out exactly who's winning because of it. And that is the case here. It is Madness with the lead.
Yeah, those defends are so crucial. I mean, for one thing, it tells you that you're in the hill, and another thing, just getting kills. But Luan able to take somebody out. He can't get the knife. Knife is so broken, but he does go down, not able to get much work done. Rapture does, however, get taken out. I'm going to watch Nimbo right now. No, I'm going to see him die. So right now, this Madness team just doing a really good job of defending this garage hardpoint.
Definitely smiting, and I hate to bring up the score streaks, but we just did see a stealth chopper and an escort drone, but they have done an incredible job just putting the escort drone behind them and just concentrating on setting up on these next two hard points, and that's why they've got a near 60-point lead coming up here. Big plays from this Madness squad, and it looks like it's going to be below zero trying to set up on this basketball. They need this time here, smiting, with just 2 hard points left. They need to make up a lot of ground, and honestly, they need to max out, but here come the score streaks. Hopefully, for below zero's sake, they don't kill anybody, and they don't. Nice 2-piece as well from Infamous.
Yeah, Infamous was just playing a little camping right there. Was able to get 1 kill and then just totally turn on and get the other kill. Rapture now in the hill. Shots fired. No, he is going to go down. So right now, you know, this below zero team is able to get control of the hill early, but Madness able to break the hill fairly easily.
Well, I got to call out Heroes for that one. He knew the Hellstorm came down and was not aware that there was a lightning strike and left himself right out in the open. So that left 1 player for below zero to defend that hard point. He couldn't do it. However, they do have control of the hard point right now, fighting, and they need just about every second with just a few garbage points that they can give up here, and they need to make it work on these next 2 hard points. Otherwise, this is going to Madness.
It is going to. You know, I don't know who's it going to go to. I about said it was going to go to Madness, but we don't know that yet. But I just said but twice.
That's
Man,
it.
I'm
That's
failing. It. Fail fatty. Hashtag.
It doesn't matter, Smitty, because just like you, below zero have failed in the first match, and they are going to lose this. Mathematically impossible for them. Even though Rapture just dropped 34-18 with 5,100 points, they couldn't pull it out. And now we go into scrap time here in Middle Hill.
Yeah, just the Middle Hill. Like, I love the Middle Hill in Raid just because it's
4-piece!
Was that a 4-piece from that lightning strike?
It's a 3-piece, but I do count the player on his own team. So great lightning strike there.
Oh, man. But this Middle Hill, like I was saying, when it's not mathematically impossible, it's such an intense hill for the last hill. But right now, we're just going to see some waste time. Luan is going to get some more streaks as he's building up his kill-death ratio. So 236 to 170. It was so close until about the 100 mark, and then Madness just able to take over.
I'm not trying to call the 3 other teammates out, but perhaps you're dropped an escort drone and you still lose by 60 points. Something is not right in that scenario, and they need to pick up their game in a big way here, Smiting. And, of course, I'd hate to bring it up on the stream, but you could tell the old BZ squad are probably hashtagging better with us out there. But it's still early on in the series, and this is the first we've seen of them, and it did look like we had a couple 3 bars on the roster for below zero, so that's going to be a detriment to them, especially playing online.
Yeah, it does look like, I'm listening to the guys in there. Oh, I guess I can put it to caster mode so you guys don't have to hear it. But
that'd be for the best.
Yeah, that'd be for the best. That way you can see Pizzy's beautiful face. Make sure you give him a follow. It's at FXN_Pizzy with 2 Z's. That's 2. That's why he does that. But
okay.
Wow, I'm doing terrible tonight. Let's go.
Here's what I would do. I would follow at Smiting Fatty. Is there an underscore in there? I'm pretty sure there is.
Nope.
No
underscore. Just
I would follow
Fatty.
at Smiting Fatty, the nicest guy in the community. He tries to follow everyone back, but unfortunately, he's grown so much he can't do it.
I'm sorry.
So drop him a follow. Hopefully, he'll be able to get that index finger going real fast for you.
Yes. Wait.
Hit that on the follow button, Smiting. Would you get your mind out of the gutter? Ladies, he does have a trigger finger, let me tell you.
Oh, boy.
Okay, this is going weird. Let's bring it back.
This is awkward. No, just kidding. I'm having such a fun time, man. Great first match. MadnessCOD showing us what they're all about. They're able to break those hills. They don't really rotate quickly, which I noticed, where below zero was rotating early. Maybe that was because they didn't have much control of the hill pretty much the whole time.
Who knows? There's a couple things. It might have just been they might have been confident in their ability to break the hill, so they decided to fight for scrap time longer than they normally would. And honestly, it worked out for them. They won by 60 points, had an escort drone dropped on it. They didn't phase them at all. They're like, okay, we lost this hill. Let's try to rotate the kitchen. That's a more enclosed hill. And they won kitchen, then they won garage, and then all they had to do was break even on basketball. They did that, and they won the last hill, and here we are. They're 1-0 in the series.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the score streaks, I mean, you said, who was it, Rapture, got the escort drone. I mean, how often do you see that in a competitive game?
No.
Like, we'll see the stealth chopper often. Not fairly often, but every once in a while you see it. And to me, that's a demoralizer. You know, the stealth chopper is. The escort drone, like, I'm surprised people just didn't rage quit. Like, honestly, it's just crazy.
And I do have to call out who was it? Lazy kind of failed there. When he had the escort drone pinned, and he was just slowly rocking in that L-Storm missile. You've got to boost that thing to get down there so it doesn't get taken out. And the more it just stays up in the air, the more chance it had to get taken out. But hey, it didn't affect them at all. Like I said, they kept their composure, which is a sign of a great team. So I'm really proud of this Madness team coming up here and showing up in a big way there, because that could demoralize a lesser team, honestly.
Oh yeah, and that's exactly what I was saying. Just full on quit mode when it happens. But guys, you guys need to tweet out the stream. We're thankful that you're here. Pizzy and I are having so much fun, and I swear,
too much fun.
I swear my casting is going to get a little bit better.
Oh, don't even worry about it, dog. You're the most likable person in this game.
Oh, I hope so. No, I don't even. It's my beard. It's the power of the beard.
It's got to be see, that's why I haven't shaved in so long. It's because I got to get the ladies, honestly. And Smiting Fatty's got one of the best ones. Shout outs to Smiting Wife. And that's what I'm trying to work on right now.
Oh, yeah. That's where it's all at, man. Getting a wife, getting kids, and playing COD. So, I'm super excited about this. It looks like we're going to go to Slums CTF. So, what are the things that we need to look out for on this map?
Well, definitely, Smiting, I think you called it last time we casted. You want to get blue control. Blue is the highway if you're on top for the flag to run through now. To get that control, you also have to have a player on cop car spawn trap, so you don't have anyone rotating back, and of course they can't overextend through cop car. That player is going to be really the catalyst to see if you can get any flags out. At least putting a couple bursts into them when they rotate back, maybe even getting a kill, is going to help your flag runner get that kill. Now on the other side, on bottom, it's all about slaying in waves. And this is what the pro teams do so well. They defend their base. They don't fight for mid control off the break unless somebody wants to make a play. He'll go through mid with extreme conditioning or something like that. You slay in waves. You get 2 or 3 dead. Then you can push up for map control. When you push up for map control, you can't overextend. You got to wait for your teammates to get there. You got to at least do a 3-man push into garage so you can have an AR taking out anyone set up on the back and 2 subs rolling in there trying to get that flag out. It's really difficult to do, but when it's executed well, it's hard to stop.
It is hard to stop, and I think anytime you execute a plan well, it's going to be hard to stop it, honestly. But that plan is a good plan, and we're going to see it come to fruition, hopefully. And hopefully we see the below zero squad pick up their slaying power, because I know they can do it. We're going to jump right into the game. Pizzy, who do you want to watch?
Let's go on board with the MVP of the last game and Lazy. He got all them score streaks. The only score streaks from Madness came from Lazy, by the way, if I'm correct. And he's going to be pushing in through mid. Does EMP somebody, but he is stunned along with Hoyas there. But it is going to be Hoyas with a nice kill right away, picking up that player in mid while he was stunned. Great plays from him. And here's what I'm talking about, Smiting. They're just slaying in waves. They know they don't have anyone dead now. It's all map control is on the BC squad, and that's what they can afford to give that up as long as they defend their base. And we do see a player here that's going to be Hoyas trying to play a little sneaky role here. Does pick up the man Bricks. Is he going to be able to turn around? And he's going to back off. Great plays from him. Again, they just fought for that map control, Smiting. That's what they got. And now they can start trying to set up for pushes into the flag.
Yeah, and that's what CTF is all about, as you alluded to. Just get those kills, and you see Hoya's just doing a great job. He finally does go down. But while we weren't paying attention, Nimbo, sneaky ninja type, gets the flag, and he's running it. And it looks like he might get a cap. It looks like there's no cutoffs for Madness already.
And it looks like Madness is going to be taken down. So like you said, Nimbo right away with the big cap, Smiting Fatty. And he's got halfway to those streaks, was only able to pick up 1 kill there. That's all he needed is Rapture is on his 2-kill streak. And Rapture is going to be the one trying to set up for that cop car spawn. Now I like that play from Rapture. He knows no one is pushing blue as he picks up a huge 2-piece. 3 dead for Madness. He knew no one pushed blue, so he knew they were going to spawn there. Didn't focus at all on that cop car spawn, and now he's going to be taken out. A great kill. I couldn't see who that was as Rapture was EMP'd, and as we all know, that means we're EMP'd as well. But a good try there, and the flag is going to be counterpulled. That's going to be Hoya's action left and right going down crazy. He is going to be shot in the back and taken down. Can his teammates rally this flag in? Madness going for it, but it's going to be Infamous taking him down and stopping it on bricks. Great plays there from BZ. That could have been a bad situation in a counter cap, but they were able to shut it down, Smiting.
They were, and there was so much action going back and forth there that I couldn't switch in between all the players. But now I'm on board with Luan just in time to see him die. And so now Nimbo and Below Zero have pushed up, and they're starting to get the map control that's so coveted. Nimbo will go down, so Rapture's going to have to pick up some speed for his team. He's going to try to get on this cop car spawn, pick somebody else's gun up. And I love the versatility. Pick somebody else's gun up and see, he's going to get a kill with it.
Nice. He's 7-3 right now, just slaying everyone left and right. 8-3 now, does get taken out from the back. So a great defense play there by Hoya, it looked like. Again, BZ 3 dead, and now that's going to give full map control once again to this Madness squad. Let's see if they can make it work for him. Last time, they didn't even need map control, and they got a flag out. Unfortunately, was stopped by that BZ squad, but we see Rapture right now trying to play sneaky. And this is what you like to allude to, Smiting, that blue control. They got full blue control now, so if they get a couple dead, they can pull that flag out with no contestant, and it looks like that's what they're going for right now.
They are, and Nimbo not able to get it done as he does go down. I'm watching Enforce Heroes as he gets the kill. He needs to change his name to BZ Heroes. But, we got this Enforce squad are Below Zero now. I've always been impressed with them. I've seen them on Rivalcaster just numerous times. Mm-hmm. But always such a great squad. And right now, I'm going to look at the scoreboard because it feels like they're getting outslayed, and we will see that there's only 2 of them that are positive. But it's fairly close. I mean, Nimbo and Heroes are negative or even now, but only by 1. So I don't know why I feel that way. Look at Luan, 6-10.
But he's got that he's got that return, so that's going to. I almost said cat. He's got that return, and it's going to give him 1,000 points on top of his team. So really evenly slayed throughout this game right now, Smiting. So really no one dominating. It's just been that one sneaky cap by Nimbo has been the difference. As we see 3 of Below Zero go dead, but it's going to be Below Zero getting that favorable blue spawn, and they're going to keep blue control right away. And unfortunately, was not recognized by Grissy over there. He could have got that flag out. Unfortunately for him, he did not realize that they were going to spawn blue and not rotate back to the flag. And that's going to be Below Zero. Great defensive work, shutting down everyone in Garage. There are 2 players left up here to contest, and they do get a sneak pull out, Smiting. They're going to try to run it through blue. It looks all 1 kill there from Luan, and it's going to be taken. Nice play from Rapture. He's going to get this one. Smiting is going to be counter-pulled. We're going to have a stalemate situation if Rapture can get this back, and it looks like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, Rapture did a really good job, but the whole team of Madness did a good job. They were able to push in while Nimbo and Rapture were going for the flag pull. And now, I mean, I don't think that this stalemate is going to be broken, but we have, who is this? Lazy is right up there. He does go down. But, nobody for Below Zero is even close to their flag.
Now, going into the next side, we see Below Zero with... I'm telling you, this game has been evenly played right now. Everyone's slaying totals is about the same. Below Zero are going to go in the second half with a 1-0 lead. Now, that's not the worst thing in the world for Madness. If you're new to CTF or competitive COD, 1-0 on what we call the good side is not that big of a detriment to get over, because if you have someone set up on that spawn trap, we didn't see Below Zero was able to pull it off, but you can relay flag after flag, and what comes to mind was JCap doing that to, I think it was, I can't remember who it was, but he got 17 in a row on an MLG Pro stream, and they had like 2 or 3 flags running in a row. So, if you can get that cop car spawn trap on good side, you're set up to relay some flags in.
Yeah, you just have to make sure that your teammates don't run out of ammo or guns or anything, and you can just slay away. But already, it does look like Rapture is pushed way up. He's going to get a kill. This could be a flag pull if he gets over there. He's actually searching for those 2 players. So he's being a little patient, which I like to see. Mm-hmm. You want to see them, get the numbers. They are 4-3 right now. But look at Luan. I'm going to jump on board with him as he is already in the back of their spawn. He's doing the sneaky Nimbo action, which we've seen from Below Zero so far.
And we do see Rapture is close to streaks. No one on Madness has streaks right now, so Rapture has to play this one carefully. He's trying to pick up his teammates back as he does run the flag. It's going to be Heroes there. The lightning strike will come in. I was wrong. I didn't think Madness had score streaks, but apparently someone was dead while I was looking through. And it looks like a trophy. And Madness is going to pull that flag out. Rapture's going to go back, try to pick up the flag. He is going to get a Hellstorm because he put hands on the flag. His teammates are there to support him, so no one's going to shoot him in the back right now. He does get stunned, but he's got that tac mask. Great choice from him. He's got a Hellstorm. He can actually help his teammates here. Once they get this map control, push up and Hellstorm that flag. The flag will be sitting in laundry. He must know that he does have score streaks. As we see Nimbo come up, and really great play from him, taking out Lazy. And here's that stalemate situation that CTF is so famous for, Smiting. It's all about who's going to clutch right now.
Yeah, and both teams are being semi-aggressive. I'm going to watch Infamous. No, he goes down. So it's going to be up to Lazy to push through blue right here and try to get the return. Now, one thing I would like to point out is this side, where Rapture is, doesn't have much cover is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
but now he's going to use that score streak, take out somebody by the fountain, and man, I don't know if we'll end up seeing a kill out of here, but right now Heroes was in position.
Well, we do see the flag does go down. Infamous is able to pick up a kill as well. I would have loved to see Rapture try to call in that score streak, that lightning, right after he called in the Hellstorm. He downed the flag. He knew the players were going to be rotating back to flag, trying frantically to pick it up. It's going to be Infamous in a 1v3 situation. He's not going to be able to do it. Now, I have to say that was a bit of a fail on Rapture's part. He got the lightning strike. He knew that there was only 2 players alive, so when he killed one, he had to have known that all 3 members were going to try to go back and defend that flag frantically. He could have got a 3-piece with the lightning and get that flag down. As it stands right now, he's on a 7-kill streak, but he can't do anything to get that flag now.
No, he can't. And right now it does look like Heroes is going to be looking over blue. He lets a player go by, so he must be calling it out.
Play.
So
he let 2 players go by. Great play from Heroes, Smiting. That is discipline. That is discipline, Smiting Fatty. Heroes is going to make a play for this flag right now. No one's seen him. We're going to jump on board with Heroes. He's playing as sneaky as you possibly can here. He's going to come back. Oh! Heroes, you have to hit the sprint button. Nobody saw you. And that's going to give streaks to this Madness squad. They're going to down the flag right now. They're going to get the return. And this game is going to be tied up. Are they? They do get it 1-1, Smiting. Oh, just unfortunate there from Infamous. Or Heroes, rather.
Yeah, it was. He totally fail-fished right there. But, it's not too far behind. They're still on this the bad side. So that means they're going to be going to the good side, going into overtime if it lasts that long. So we're going to see. Do you think that Madness is going to be playing defensively? Because it kind of looked like that for a second until, who is that? That's Grucy started pushing out.
But he does get taken out there. Well, they just got the flag, so they want to make sure their flag is defended. And as we see right now, it's in danger as they all almost go down, but Hova is able to pick up a kill right there, and he does pick up a nice 2-piece to defend his flag. Now Madness need to start pushing out. This is the good side. You want to try to end this before it goes into overtime, because anything can happen in overtime. When we hear a War Machine come out, and it looks like, who's that going to be in favor of? Is that going to be on the BZ squad now? I have no idea. I honestly, everyone's dying as I switch to him, so I can't see the score streaks right now. But it does look like Below Zero are going to defend their flag. One person in position to grab this flag. It's going to be Lazy. He's got an assault rifle, trying his best. Almost pulls out that pistol right there and gets a kill. Is not able to do so. 19 seconds. It looks like we're headed for overtime, Smiting.
Yeah, it does look like overtime. I have seen a flag cap in a little time like this, but nobody's really in position to do so. So we're going to see a little bit of defense. Now going into this overtime, like what kind of strategy do you play if you are Below Zero?
Well, it's basically the same thing for both sides. You want to make sure on bottom you still slaying waves, maybe get that sneaky pull out, but you want to slaying waves. In overtime, that's a risky thing to go for. Just keep pushing for map control, then push for the flag on top. You want to try to get that cop car. What changes the game in overtime, as opposed to like when you first start up the game, is the score streaks. If anyone has score streaks, you play it a little bit differently. And if you're on bad side, you can even play a little aggressively. And we do see it's Grucy, or Gressy, however you say his name, who does have a War Machine. Now it's not a game changer. He's gonna pick up a few kills with it unless someone has flag jacket, then it's gonna take him a while. But it's not like he can drop bombs from out of position. He has to be in position to get those War Machine kills. And we see already they're gonna push up through blue here. Nice kill there from Grucy. And there's that sneak pull we were talking about, but unfortunately Below Zero spawned on their flag for Madness, and that's not gonna amount to anything.
No, but right now, Madness does have map control as Grucey's still working this statue. So great plays by him. He's the reason that they're, Madness is able to take control of the map. So what I want to see from below zero though is Nimbo. Nimbo needs to be pushing in right here. Unfortunately, he goes down. He needed that blue so that his team can start spawning closer to their goal. But
Yeah.
man, it's just back and forth so far, Pizzy.
Yeah, and definitely we saw BZ there. They're a little skeptical because they all spawned in garage and they want to make sure no one was on junk, and that was just because Hero stayed alive in garage and they had a player in blue, so of course they're going to force that spawn. And they didn't look like they recognized it in time, and that's going to be a detriment as Madness. They did that three-man push, like I said, smiting, and they got the flag out. Now it's all about trying to get this counter pool dead, and we do see a player does spawn right up on bricks. Can he put shots into down the flag? He does get shots into him, but unfortunately is not able to pick him up, so we're going to have a stalemate situation. It looks like all of Madness are going down right now. Unfortunate there for Heroes not to get that kill. Looked like he put up enough shots into him, but here we go, smiting, another stalemate. And this favors that Madness squad because, like we said, they are on bad side.
Yeah, they are, and oh man, this is amazing what's going on right now. Just the stalemate. We're gonna see some awesome pushes. I have a feeling. I'm watching Grucey right now. He is being a sneaky beaver, and he's letting people go past him. He's just gonna crawl along here.
I love that.
Yeah, it just shows the discipline which you alluded to earlier. This is what the difference is between low AMs and mid AMs and top AMs. Just
and
knowing
pros,
when to
pros in there
push.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, I'm sorry, Smiting. I did not mean to cut you off there. I was just saying, yeah, you can put pros in that category as well. As we see Grucey, he's in a 1v2 situation on the enemy flag here, playing as patient as he possibly can. It looks like someone is up to his shenanigans. It's going to be Infamous. He's looking for him. He's hunting for him. He can't see him. He doesn't know where he's at, and it's going to be Lazy over there. So now with Lazy support, I expect Grucey to get in here and try to two-man push this flag right now. A nice kill from Lazy. Here it comes, Smiting. It's going to be Nimbo all alone. He's going to get taken out by the War Machine. The flag is going to be returned. On the other side, we have the cap about to go in. Smiting, what a return there. Like you said, Grucey, with that discipline, waited for Lazy. They were able to tag team the flag. And like we said, score streaks changed the game. Grucey was able to put that War Machine in there, take down the flag, and they get the kill. And what a kill there from Hoyas on to Rapture right there.
Yeah, the Scorpion just melts people, but 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Plenty of time for below zero to grab this flag, take control, and get the win. But, what they need to do is get that map control, like you said, and maybe play a little disciplined. I mean, you don't want to push in there and just feed them.
Or you could be like Rapture and just get a two-piece right off the bat and swing things in favor of your team. But we see Grucey with that War Machine going in. And unfortunately, Rapture's going to try to challenge that without Flag Jacket. Smart play. He just made him waste those 3 War Machines because he thought he was still in grave. Oh, and a direct impact there onto Rapture is going to shut that down. So now it looks like Madness playing very aggressive. I like this play, Smiting. They have to be a controlled, aggressive play right here. And that's exactly what Luan's doing right now. He is not pushing up at all. He's waiting for the Hellstorm to call out where everyone is. He knows 2 are in blue, and he's going to try to get this sneak pull out. Unfortunately, maybe his teammate did not call out from the Hellstorm that there was 2 in blue, and it looks like he might be shut down here right away. Great play to stay alive, but he can't challenge this while he's one shot. It looks like he's about to get pinched, and he is going to be taken down. So below zero, trying desperately, pushing Blue Road to get this flag out. They need to make something happen in a fast here, Smiting.
They really do need to make something happen.
Did I say in a fast? I'm sorry. Continue.
In a fast, he has to get a kill, and he does. Infamous, but no, he does go down. So it's going to be up to Enforce now. There's still a minute and a half left, so there's plenty of time. But you got to think that they really got to get this. And did a stealth chopper get called in?
Hoya just called in a stealth chopper. No one has a Hellstorm missile to take it out. That's going to control things for a good 30 to 45 seconds, Smiting Fatty. And Madness is running this flag. There is going to be some contention from behind. That's going to be Nimbo. Nimbo doesn't look like he's going to pick up the kill in time. He doesn't down the flag. Nimbo with the choke. And Madness 2-0 in our series, coming out hot, Smiting.
Yeah, Madness just, they were able to play defense perfectly and actually did get the offensive move in capping the flag. So that stealth chopper was just absolutely ridiculous. Great job on the part of, it was Hoya's, right, who got that.
Yeah, it
That
was
was just
Hoya's.
crazy.
Absolutely nuts. And welcome to BZ Stream, where the casters make up words, ladies and gentlemen, and
Yes.
phrases. It's whatever. We're having a good time. But what a series so far from this Madness squad. They completely took control of that CTF. Like we said, it was not a detriment to be down 1-0 on bad side. They came back. They got the flag in, and they forced overtime and were able to cap both overtime flags. And that's got to be demoralizing if you're below zero, honestly.
Oh yeah, I mean, we talked about this last time. Anytime a score streak like a stealth chopper is going to get called in, I mean, you got to feel like crap. Like, honestly, you do, because that just means you're letting some player just dominate you, and that's what we saw right there. I mean, it was a close game. It came down to the last round, and Hoya's just, going big, getting that stealth chopper, and I mean, from that point, they almost quit, and it was like. We'll just let him cap it and be over.
Yeah, maybe Nimbo didn't choke the shot. Maybe he's just like, I'm not even going to shoot him. Let's get to search and destroy. But hey, this is the perfect time to give some stream shout outs right now. As I saw Slim Shady, my boy, Midwest Weapon was in here. Reflections is in here. I want to say hi to him. Of course, Reflections, one of the bigger casters right now. He's been casting UMG, and I know you got some people who love you in here, Smitey.
I do. Esmalo, he's doing a lot of graphics for people, so go ahead. If you have graphics needs, I don't know what he charges, but it's worth it, whatever he does charge. He is just awesome at graphics, awesome at life. He actually did Reflections background, so check out Reflections Twitter, and it's on there. So, and he just says, I'm working on your overlay right now. I got Paul in here. I work with this guy, not you, Paul, but Paul Daughtery Hat, that's his name. But I work with him every day, the real life stuff. But some people also I haven't seen. It's Bark. I don't know if I've seen you before.
Siler's in here.
Yeah,
I know Siler's a boy.
And Fox Credentials.
Daughtery Hat, I can't remember seeing him, but he said, hey, Pizzy, so what's up, dude? There's just so many people in here I can give shout-outs to. And it looks like, let's get back to the game now. We've given enough. Let's get back to the game right now. Search and Destroy Express looks like we're going to play. And this is a map. It's a pain to play. There's so many different things that can go wrong, but it's interesting to watch because so many different things can happen. You can have SMGs go big. You've got a lot of sniper gameplay. ARs can go big. And back when shotgun was allowed, we saw shotgun. But Scorpion is a really effective weapon if you're trying to go down to B. What do you expect we're going to see? Do we think more of the same from Madness here, Smitey, or is this where BZ gets their act together and makes it a 2-1 series?
Well, I want to see BZ do some big things because this is their stream. We're here because it is the Below Zero Hump Day showcase, and that's brought to you by We Got Games, The Controller Shop, and Riot Pit. Sorry, I don't know if we've given them some love, but we're always grateful for any sponsors. That's why we're able to cast. But like you said, Express is such a different map, and I could see Below Zero doing some work. But if they're not careful, like this Madness squad is showing me that they can do work. They know how to play. They have their roles down. That's what's very impressive to me is, they know how each other plays. Like we saw in the Capture the Flag. Who was it? It was Grucy was laying down, waiting for Lazy to come with him. They were able to get that return and the cap to tie the game. Just awesome plays like that. That's how you work as a team, and that's how you become a good Call of Duty team.
And what a kill it was from Lazy. I don't think we spoke about it enough. If he lost that kill, Grucy was not ready to challenge. He was going to lay down there and keep the flag in his sights right behind him over there. And so he got that kill, and Grucy's like, all right, we got 2 on whoever's back there. Because, again, they didn't have the advantage of the mini-map, and knowing there was only 2 back there. They thought maybe 3 are back there. And he came out. They got the flag down. They're like, okay, let's return this and cap it. So that was a big play. Like you said, from that squad, and like you said, Below Zero, you have to turn up right now. It's time for you to, in your Hump Day showcase, it's time for you to start going off.
Yes, it is. And guys, tweeting out the stream is much appreciated. My boy Reflections, who is the big time caster, he just tweeted it out. So thank you very much, Taylor. You are awesome. And might I say, you did an excellent job over the weekend. I just want to publicly say that. Pizzy was a big fan, I'm sure. Now,
of course, that's my boy.
Yeah, we're all proud of him, man. Everybody is. But Luan taking it top control. What do you think of A-bomb pushes?
I love the A-bomb push, and I'd like to be a little slow now. You know, anyone who sees me or knows me play Search and Destroy, I try to get to a bomb site as fast as possible and try to make things happen, but you really can't do that on that A bomb site. As we see, it's going to be Luan get taken down. We got a bit of lag coming in here from Grucy. It looks like it might be happening. No, it's just Grucy. Grucy looks like he might be lagging out. He is finally back, and he is going to be flanked because of it by Nimbo. So now an early lead here for this below zero squad, 4v2, making things happen. It's going to be up to Hoyas and, well, Hoyas now, as Lazy does go down. He's going to be challenging the player up top. What a shot from Rapture. You know, below zero, down 2-0 in the series mining, but it's not because of Rapture at all. That man has been going off in every single map.
Yeah, Rapture is just an excellent player. But, I thought it was...
I did too.
Man, that was a great shot. Either way. Just he got pinched. I mean, 4v1, you can't really do anything. But we are going to see Madness push. Now, what I like to see, I love to see a really quick B push or a slow, methodical A push. And I believe that's what you were saying. But
definitely.
Right now, we're going to see this B push.
Ooh, nice shot there from Rapture right away for below zero, getting his team the numbers advantage right now, but charges do get dropped, and it looks like it's going to be Infamous picking it up right now. Nice play there from Rapture, getting the kill right there, and it's a 2v1 situation as Grucy is the last one left. Now, Grucy is known to go clutch, as we saw in that flag return. Can he do it in Search and Destroy right now? Both BZ players pushing in towards that, is that the red terminal over there? I can't even remember. I think it's the red terminal, Rihanna, whatever you want to call it. And Grucy has to be aware that they're both down there. But it's so hard, so difficult because a player could go anywhere. And it looks like he's trying to go in for this Ninja Diffuse right away, but he's going to be spotted, taken out there from Infamous. Great spot from Infamous. No Ninja Diffuse. You're not Karma, bro. Sit down.
Yeah, that play by Karma was ridiculous. But that was a good spot by him. He knew where the bomb was. Just, strafe back and forth between the sign and your sight on the bomb. You're gonna get that. So right now we're seeing below zero come out on top, 2-0. The game is still really early though.
Yeah. Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen, and we learned that last week at the Full Sail event. Did you see? Optic was up 5-0 against Complexity. Complexity came back and won the whole thing to win the whole tournament, and that was probably the craziest Search and Destroy game I've ever seen. Because before then, Optic was dominating. But we're seeing this team of Madness. They're not able to play Search so far.
Yeah, definitely not, and not especially when Luan shoots Hoya. It's in the back and kills him, and that's going to leave a 1v3 situation here. Infamous, Nimbo, and Rapture going up against Grucy. But going back, and we do see it's Grucy does pick up a kill, but Nimbo is going to shut that down. Good try there from Grucy, and going back to that comeback, that 5-0 comeback, and what I saw before my computer crapped out on me was a 1v3 from Crim6 and a 1v2 from Aches, and that's when you just knew, this is not happening for Optic. And I know a few friends of mine who are part of that hashtag Cole gang, I can just imagine how loud they were screaming, honestly. What a comeback that was. But in this game, 3-0 in favor of BZ. Madness going to have to pull off some miracles like that to get back into this one.
They are, and I'm not really sure what Nimbo is doing. It looks like he might be lagging or something, but he is just chilling there. So I'm going to go ahead and watch Rapture as he is watching this blue side with his sniper. I love the sniper play right here, but you don't necessarily see it on this flank.
No. I mean, that's what I do with it. I love going through the halls, but no one ever pushes me there. But I do see that Madness are set up beautifully to defend this B bomb side. If Lazy didn't go down, the Hoyas with a huge two-piece. Nimbos does get the bomb down, and Grucy's going to take out Nimbo right now. So it's a 2v2 situation. 1v2 now as Infamous is last alive. Luan is going to pick up that kill, and 1v3 rather. I was completely wrong in all that, but it's going to be Madness getting on the board with this first defusal. They're going to make it 3-1, and Lazy going to have to get off that donut. Like, hey, Lazy, have you met my friend Owen? Owen 4? Because that's what you are right now, bro. You got to pick up your game, and Madness is going to come back into this.
Oh, boy, that was a good one. Anyways, back to the casting. No. Oh, man, I'm having such a good time here with you, Pizzy. We got a 3-1. Below zero doing some great work so far. But this Madness team not going to give up. They're not going to lay down. They're going to be planting right now. Are we going to see another B-bomb push? No, it looks like we're going to see an A-bomb push by Madness. So, do they play it really quickly? I mean, that's what it looks like to me. They're going to just push up in here.
We see Hybrid's in here now. Flatline Hybrid. I didn't realize that he was actually playing. He is 1-3 right now, and he's going to be the only one defending that A bomb site until the rotations come in. Beautiful rotations from Rapture and also Infamous there. And now they got 3 players stacked up on this B bomb site it's a nice 4v3 situation for him as Hoyas does pick up a kill. Rapture is able to take out Luan, so now it's a 3v2 rather. It's going to be Grucy and Hoyas going up against Infamous and Nimbo now as they do take out Rapture. Good play from them. 2v2, and I like this rotation from Hoyas Smiting going all the way to the B bomb site, but he's the last man standing.
Yeah, and it's not going to take long for Below Zero to figure out that they're missing a player and well, he's going to get the bomb down before that happens. But they're going to start their rotation. I assume they're going to pinch it. It's going to be interesting to see where Hoyas goes because you got to check that bomb, but you also don't want to be near it because that's exactly where they're going to go.
Yeah, definitely. I would have liked to see him try to run through the terminals, get to Hall, and make a complete flank. Right now, it looks like both players are coming up right behind him. Hoyos is able to pick up one. He needs to turn around. He doesn't realize that that's where Infamous is coming from. Great play there from Infamous, taking a page out of Envious' strategy where when they're in a clutch situation, they just stick together and they go in, they attack the person with all force, and it usually works out for them, works out for Below Zero in this instance.
Yes, it does. And, I just got noticed in the chat, it looks like Below Zero TV is going to be giving away some FPS freaks as 75 viewers. So we're only 15 away. Go ahead and tweet out the stream. We'd love to give those away to somebody. But, right now we're having so much fun. 4-1, Below Zero, they're making a comeback. I'm looking at Infamous right now. He has this RCXD in hand. When do you use that, Pizzy?
You can use it actually at any time if the round's slow and stagnant and no one's pushing, but we do see Grucy is going to take out Rapture. He's going to jump around the corner, try to pick up another one. He does take.
Wow.
What a round. We couldn't even get to my thoughts on when you use the RC card because Madness comes through, storms out the gates. They stop playing slow. They started attacking, and it works dividends for them right now as they're able to take out before the round can even get over. They took out everyone before the clock stopped. Anyway, like I was saying, that RC card, you can use it at any time. You can use it. What I like to do is get map control, wait a second, pull out the RC card just to do a little bit of scout recon because I can't drive it. That's generally why I stopped using the RC card. But 4-2, great round from Madness.
Yeah, your license has been revoked, but Infamous and Rapture going up against Grucy. Grucy getting the kill, so he's almost to streaks. If he just blows up a couple of trophy systems, he might get it. But no, Rapture able to take him out in that 1v1. So Below Zero showing that they know how to play this game called Search and Destroy.
A couple quick rounds later, we have a 5-2 score. I don't like Grucy there. Everyone knew where he was on the map. He's got to at least check mid. I know you want to get away, but you got to at least challenge or force the player back in that situation, especially if you're on streaks like you called out. So unfortunate for him not to do that. We'll jump on board once again with this Below Zero squad. Let's see who's going big right now. I'm going to go ahead and jump on board with Nimbo, top of the list, and he is throwing trophies down. Trophies everywhere for that Below Zero squad. Really help him push into this B bomb site. Nimbo is going to pick up a kill, but he's only exchanging as Hoya does take out Rapture. Luan with the 2-piece. Hybrid going to shut that down, but again, another quick round from Madness, and they got to win an attack. They haven't done it yet, Smiting, but they got to win an attack to get back into this game. It might as well be this next one.
Yeah, it might as well, but man, Hybrid just getting taken out there. That was just really quick. It seems like Madness has figured out this B-bomb push because I think that's 2 in a row that they've just totally annihilated Below Zero on. So maybe we're going to see a little different route for them if it goes to that. But, right now we're going to see that Madness is going to be doing the quick B push like...
Nice kills.
I missed it.
Well, they got 2 dead right away, so that's a great play from Madness there. They get the bomb down on B bomb, and it's a 1v4 situation here for Hybrid or Flatline, whichever one he wants to call us. Let's call him Flatline, whatever. We'll call it Flatline. Flatline coming through this hall right now. It looks like he might get some contention, but no, that player is actually in the stairs. And so Infamous did drop. He's trying to come back right now. Unfortunate for them. I was wondering where he went because I only saw 2 kills in the exchange in the kill cam. So Flatline going to run through here, try to destroy some trophy systems maybe. Now he's going to try to go for this. He is going to be picked up by Lazy. Madness, just a couple rounds. Hashtag comeback Smiting. It's looking more and more inevitable.
Yeah. Oh man, you don't want to see a comeback if you're below zero.
Not at all.
But when you have a teammate lag out, there's not much you can do.
I mean, that's online Call of Duty. You know, you
Yeah.
got to play through it. It's unfortunate that it happened, but what do you want to do? Stop the round when two people are dead already? Madness was probably going to win that round anyway. Now it's up to below zero. Let's see what Infamous can do as he just came back. And it looks like this is the first time, Smiting, we're going to see below zero do that A push. They've been going to B this whole time, but now switching up, going to A.
Yeah, and if you look at the defensive positions of Madness, it looks like they might be thinking that they were going that way, but it won't matter. Lazy is going to get picked up by Infamous. Infamous getting those shots through the train. So, like, if it's me, the bomb should be down and getting planted right now just to put the pressure on them. I mean, obviously, you don't want to get picked off, but the name of the game is getting that bomb down, and if you don't... You're just
That's exactly what happened, Smiting. Exactly. You couldn't be more right. That's exactly what happened as we see Hoya's in a 1v4. He's going to be taken out. Infamous got 2 kills in that. So, Smiting, maybe Infamous was the reason they lost that round because he was the catalyst to winning this round.
Yeah, just some great work there. But Rapture, look at those shots, man. That's pretty accurate for that MSMC. So they're able to take this S&D on Express 6-4. As you can see, or 4-6 if you want to read it the right way. But right now, oh man, I keep forgetting to update the scoreboard. I am horrible.
Oh, it's whatever. You got a lot to do right now,
yes.
honestly.
Yes, I got a lot to do. I'm having so much fun. And Smoke's in the crowd. Hey, Smoke, what's going on? Like we said earlier, at 75 FPS control freaks. If you don't know what a control freak is, I have one right here. It's right here for me. It just lifts up off of your controller, gives you a little bit more turning momentum, and the potty is no longer active on my Xbox stream. So it looks like, oh, you have them too. Which ones do you have?
I do have the FPS freak sitting around here somewhere, but I'm more of a PS3 guy, so I got the dome stick. And I like the dome stick a little bit better because even on those FPS freaks, my hand seems to like get lost a lot because my thumb has to push down in the concave design. So I like the dome sticks a little bit better. I just need a better controller, honestly. I love my Gamer Mods controller, but it's worn out right now.
Oh, that's too bad. I have a scuff. It's actually an optic scuff, but I have the dome sticks on it as well. I'm having a hard time centering this, and I also have the sniper from Control Freak. So I love it. I love it a lot. So we're gonna give those away tonight once we hit 75. And I don't know why we say that and lose 5 people, but hey, that's the name of the game. If you guys can tweet out the stream, we'll get it here. And yes, Optic Fatty in the stream.
Oh,
no,
most
I'm just
definitely.
kidding. No.
Most definitely. If you want to play like Smiting Fatty on that elite level, you want some control freaks, honestly. That's what you need. And it looks like, oh, everyone was in the lobby. Where'd they all go? Unfortunately, they're not here. But we're going to be playing Hardpoint. We already played Raid, so it doesn't look like that's where we're going to, even though that's what's set up right now. We'll have to wait and see where we're going to play this at. But Below Zero TV says Pizzy, they do PS3 controllers as well.
He's talking about the controller shop, which if you don't know, they came out with a design that's a lot like that has paddles on the bottom, so you can do that jump, that crazy Halo jump that just drives me nuts. Yeah, they have that. So go check them out. It's in the chat, thecontrollershop.com. And check those out. He said they do have PS3 controllers for you. So, we're having some great stuff going on, and I don't know what's happening. Is there another lobby? I just got another invite. So, let's go to the other invite. We're just having connection issues. We don't want to see people lag out.
Oh, here we go. We got a full lobby in here, Smiting just about. It looks like we're going to be going to Standoff Hardpoint. Now, Standoff, this is an interesting map, especially because the VQ squad, which was Merkin when they pulled it out, had a strat at land where they used 4 SMGs. And they were able to smoke some teams, absolutely roll through some teams with that strategy. Now, I personally like to see an AR on this map, especially for that courtyard hill. He could set up on statue and just pick off anyone trying to go through yellow, at least put shots in him so it's an easier gunfight for his SMGs. And especially on the green hill, I like to have set up gas right behind the tire so he can headless just crouch down. He can pick anyone trying to come through the front, so the only people they have to worry about up top are the ones trying to sneak through the store. And but I mean, there's a lot of different ways to play this map, and there's not a wrong way, right or wrong way. If you're winning, you're doing it right. That's basically what Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is.
Yes. If you're winning, that VQ squad, like they were one of my dark horses to do really well. I didn't think they'd win, But man, Fizzerp went nuts on that SND. I believe he started pulling out his TAC 45 too, and just wasting people, doing a little drifter action. But looks like we are gonna get into this standoff hard point. So.
No, we're doing a free for all right now.
Oh, we're
to do
doing
a black
free
test.
for all. Oh, sweet. I want to play. Hold on.
I'm about to play. I'm on a huge 50-inch TV
can't.
right now. I can't either. We're podcasting, and that's what we have to.
Sucks.
Son of a buck. No way. As we see right now, Infamous does spawn up near these boxes. No, I'm not even going to do that.
Let's see. You guys can watch it. I'll update the scoreboard, so I'm not totally failing at my producing job. But I'm looking forward to Ghosts. Is there anything? I mean, are you gonna get Ghosts? Did you pre-order it? Like, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I don't want to badmouth Call of Duty because it's the game I love, but that game does not look fun to me
Really?
at all.
Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy, son.
I'm sorry. This just. I don't know what it is about the game. And here's the good thing about everyone else is the games I don't look forward to are usually the games that are very, very good. So. Like, I didn't know about Call of Duty 4, so of course I didn't look forward to it, and that's the greatest Call of Duty, hands down. I don't care what anyone says. I can go back to play it and have the most fun on Call of Duty. If you hadn't played it and you're like, oh, well, it's outdated, it's not. I was looking so forward to Modern Warfare 2. Nope, that failed. I wasn't looking forward to Black Ops at all. I thought it was going to be a joke of a game. That's also my second favorite Call of Duty now. Modern Warfare 3, I was looking forward to it. And boom, it failed. I thought Black Ops 2 was going to be the greatest game ever, and it's not in my top 5 Call of Duties, honestly. So there you go. Now that I don't think COD Ghost is going to be good at all, it's probably going to be the best COD we've ever played.
That's awesome. That's what I want to hear. So I'm excited for it. I got the poster right back here, so I'm excited. I have it pre-ordered. I pre-ordered my Xbox One as well. So basically, my wife's very mad at me. If you
I'm mad at you.
But
I'm mad because you didn't pre-order my Xbox.
Oh, I wish I could. But I want to play this game. Let's get this thing going. I think they're arguing. I don't have my headset on because I don't like all the talking. Because I can't talk when there's talking. Because I don't want to say that. I just can't think that well. But
I can't think that well without the headset on. So.
I mean, are they arguing about the connection or who should host? Because I just want to get this thing going. I want to get lots of viewers in here so we can give those away. But Turbo Show, he says Xbox One, more like Xbox done.
Boom, throwing it down. I'm a PlayStation man myself. I've had this 360 for maybe a year now, and it has just been a bane of my existence. Honestly,
did you buy it new or used?
It was used.
Yeah.
It was refurbished.
Yeah, it's always hard.
It didn't come with the hard drive. I was trying to go cheap, so I was like, okay, I'll just get it because I'm just playing it for Call of Duty. But no, I need a hard drive, so I'm going to go get ahead and get a hard drive. And I'm like, well, sometimes I just like to game casually, so I'll play wirelessly, and I have to have a network adapter for that on the Xbox. I'm like, come on, man, are we for real right now? But I mean, it runs Call of Duty beautifully. There's a noticeable difference. That's what it. If you go to the PlayStation, I don't think it's the console. It's more the developers. But everything, even Halo runs nice on this console. Everything I played runs really smooth on the Xbox. It's just the things surrounding the Xbox that I don't like.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It looks like the server disconnected. I don't know what's going on. But we'll get back to our beautiful faces so we can see Pizzy over here. Make sure you give him a follow if FXN_Pizzy with the 2 Z's. And you can also follow me if you wish. If you want somebody who retweets a lot, that would be me. So, yeah.
Smiting Fatty, he follows back. He interacts with everyone. I interact with everyone who interacts with me. But Smiting Fatty takes it to a whole new level. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I feel like it's a two-way street, I just
definitely.
I don't know. I just try to give what I can, and yeah. But
Smiting's that kind of guy who, if he sees you're on, he'll ask you how you're doing. He is literally the only nice person in this community. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm a nice guy, but I'm not on Smiting Fatty's level. Hell no.
Well, there's tons of nice people. I mean, you look in the chat. The Turbo Show. He's a really nice guy. No matter what he says. He's nice. Ismalo, he's actually Ismalo. To be honest with you, he's the one that got me into casting. I don't know if he knows this, but as Malo pointed me out to MB Holiday Doc and the Turbo Show. So those two were some of the first codcasters I'd seen that weren't like mainstream codcasters as far as, you know, not doing all the big things. And I don't know what's going on because I don't have an invite.
No, this is becoming a joke right now. Honestly, what, we got a flood or what?
I don't know. I hope not. I know my little girl was crying earlier. That freaked me out. I had to mute myself. Anyways, so as Malo got me into casting, because he said, "Hey, who's your favorite caster?" And I'm like, "I don't know, Puckett." He's like, "Well, you need to watch the Turbo Show and MB Holiday Doc." I'm like,
now
okay.
I have a broken heart because you said that.
What, the Puckett? I didn't know who you were then.
Well, you should have known.
I should have. I don't even know. Oh, there we go. I got some invites. It says a minute ago, more like 30 seconds ago.
Hey, there's only 3 people in my lobby. I don't know what is going on.
Yeah, I'll send you the one that I'm in. Let's see, FXM, busy, invite to game. But, so I started watching them. Actually, I won a Scuff controller from the Turbo Show and Holiday Doc when they were doing their thing. So, it's all to Ismalo, so I just have a very deep love for that man, because I have enjoyed my life so much since I started casting and just hanging out in the community, meeting people like you, and getting to know other people. It's been an awesome experience. I'm totally grateful. So, and yes, Ismail, I love you too, man. But I want to get this game going. It's been a little while. We're going to be playing Standoff Hardpoint. You already told us what you would do. And so, did you watch that the Vanquish game where they had the 4 submachine guns? Because it seemed like they also were pulling out those LMGs and just ripping people to shreds as well. Oh, and I saw some blur stuff. I don't know what that was all about. The blur glitching. Did you see that? I don't know. Anyways, I won't talk
explain what blur glitching is. Is there something I need to know about this game that'll make me competitive again?
Maybe. I guess when you go to certain spots in the map, if you're standing there, it blurs another part of the map. So, and it's usually a portion that you can shoot through. So, like a wall. So, if the wall gets blurry, you know somebody's there, you start shooting.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he says YouTube it. It's
I might have to. Ironhead says YouTube.
So,
wow.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Oh, GamerPeer's in here. What's going on, GamerPeer? And Pittsburgh is in here. Siler's in here. That's not right. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Siler's right.
No, he just says that's not right. But I don't know what it is. I just know there was words, and I don't know. There's words everywhere. Speaking of words, Below Zero Hump Day Showcase brought to you by We Got Games, the Controller Shop, and Riot Pit. We're thankful for all these guys. Make sure you go check out that controller at the Controller Shop. If you're thinking about upgrading your controller, if you have one that doesn't have the paddles, you're doing it wrong unless you play Claw. Do you play Claw?
I gave Claw a little chance, and I know you know my little brother Even Money, and he's the best player in the game, hands down. And people are going to laugh at me, but play him. And he plays Claw, so I tried to play Claw a little bit, and I don't have enough of a shot on Xbox to begin with, honestly. I really can't get used to this controller, and that's a detriment to me. So to try to play Claw, I was trying anything to make my shot worthwhile, and it just was not working out for me, and I was terrible. I did get it down to jumping and everything, but I just couldn't shoot, so I just went back to regular playing, and I don't use a scuff, so I suck.
Well, you got that gamer mods. That's cool. I like those. Yours is really pretty too. I'm sad that it's getting worn down, and it looks like Yakka Boy, who's in the stream. What's up, Yakka Boy? He is going to be tweeting me the link to that blur thing. So yeah. Oh, and it does look like Fox Credentials also sent me a tweet about a giveaway they're doing. Go ahead and look at them. They're in the chat. Go ahead and check out their Twitter as well. We like to help everybody out. That's just how I am. I try not to. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I try not to do it. But we're starting the game, Pizzy. Let's get this thing done. Who do you want to watch?
Well, I really don't know because it's been so long since we've since we played. Yep. But let's go ahead and figure out what's going to go on here. And I don't know, honestly. It's been such a long time since we've seen these teams play. It looks like it's going to be Madness hosting again. We just had who was it? Stambiz in the chat saying Madness want to host every map. That's the problem we're having. So let's go ahead and jump on board with Infamous in that case, and we'll jump on with Below Zero is Infamous right now, and he's going to be playing this anchor role. He's going to push through boxes right now. Great kill from Infamous on Grucy right there, and they do get control of the hard point. They have one player trying to rotate for spawns, does Madness, but he's going to be taken out by Rapture. Great plays from Rapture, and I like the play from Infamous here. He's not letting anyone try to come up through that gas station and flank his team. Unfortunately, someone does exactly that. That's going to be Luan trying to get through. Luan trying to make some plays happen, and he is going to make them happen. They're going to pinch the hard point, smiting, and it looks like Madness have retaken control of this hard point.
Yeah, they've taken control of the hard point, and they also have control of the next spawn as well. So Luan is back there, and they do take out whoever was trying to go be the anchor. That looked like, I couldn't even tell who it was. But Below Zero is getting the scrap points. They have a lead, double what they were. So it's going to be up to them to gain the spawn, and it looks like they have Infamous being in a good position. He's gonna take out Lazy. Now they just got to get in the hill, kill the person that's there, and it looks like they jumped out of the window. And Luan is just going off right now. He had 3 kills, but I'm gonna look at the scoreboard. He's 6-3 already.
Yeah, definitely. Great play from Luan. He jumped out because he was one shot, and he knew he was getting pinched from behind, and he was able to pick up that kill on Infamous. And because of that, it's Madness with control of this hill. Now, it looks like Below Zero are in position to try to pinch this as Grucy does take out Rapture, but Hybrid right into Grucy, and it looks like the contestants are coming in. No, a nice job there from Madness, staving off that Below Zero attempt to break it, and Infamous is going to rotate for spawns right now, and as he does that, Madness as well are trying to rotate for spawns, and it looks like Madness are going to have early control of this blue hill, as well as picking up a lot of time on that green hill. Unfortunately, they don't get the scrap time, but that doesn't matter because once again, Spotting, they are fully set up for this blue top Granny's hill.
They are set up. That's exactly what you want to do. They were able to rotate in time, and now it's going to leave Below Zero with the hard task of breaking this Grandma's Hill, which, when they banned shotguns, I think it totally made this particular hill, well, the next 2 hills just change. You can't get in there and just start blasting away. You got to take out the anchor first, and then you got to get your spawns right, and then you got to get in, and Nimbo is doing just that. He's going to go from the downstairs to the up, and just going to play it patiently until he sees somebody. Unfortunately, he got taken down.
Yeah, and going back to your points finding, that's a great point out right there. The shotgun being banned completely changed the game. It used to be you could leave a person in the hill as long as he had a shotgun, and now not so much. It's more team-oriented to defend the hills when you get inside there, or the hard points rather. This isn't Halo. As we talked about it earlier, I've been playing Halo 3 a lot since it became free. That I've picked up on some of the lingo. But as you see, it's going to be Rapture pushing out towards boxes there, picks up a huge kill on Grucy. Below Zero, they need to set up first on this hill, and that's exactly what they're doing. They need to stave off any attempts. It's going to be Grucy trying to go through one more time. He's going to be tagged up. Rapture knows he's there. I expect Rapture to pick up this kill, and a nice early control going to Below Zero on this store hardpoint.
Yeah, this store hardpoint, in my mind, is one of the most important hardpoints, mainly because, and Rapture not being patient enough, and they both run into each other. Grucy getting the upper hand. Grucy, can he pick up the next kill? He does pick up the next kill, and they're able to break that. But what I was going to say is it's not affected by the score streaks as much, and unless you're trying to get into it, as we do see Hoya's throwing down some score streaks there. But this Madness squad, it seems like they have hardpoint down really well.
And what I'm seeing from Below Zero is they're slow and methodical, but they're not getting the kills that make the slow and methodical breaks happen. And they need to get a little more aggressive right now because playing slow is just losing them time. And if they would have tried to get in there earlier, maybe they get slayed out, but maybe they don't. They get 30 seconds. And their slow push right now isn't working out for them, as we do see a knife by Lazy right there in the back. Good plays from him. But we got 20 points, and it's once again going to be set up early on by this Madness squad.
Yeah, Lazy doing some work, got another kill there in the hill. Nimbo, though, coming back. His team has control of the hill. They're going to be able to make a little bit of a comeback here, I believe, as people are spawning in the back where they want to spawn. Actually, there's kind of split spawning right now if you look at the mini-map, but Luan has control like he did before. So do you think we're going to see Below Zero be able to push through and gain the spawn, or are we going to see the same thing like we did last time where Madness was just able to take that green hard point and dominate it.
Well, it looks like Below Zero do have the spawns, but as I say that, the anchor does get taken out, and the spawns are going to go to this Madness squad. But that was a good hill for the Below Zero squad. They came back, they make it an 8-point game, and a nice play there, juggling the hard point from Rapture. It's going to put him halfway to Streaks on just 1 kill. Now he's got to be careful, and he's going to be taken out by Gas, and Madness again set up on the hard point first. A lot of work to do from Below Zero to break it, but Nimbo's going to start it off, taking out the player who was watching back alley. Nimbo with the big 2-piece. Hoyes is going to come into Infamous. Rapture into Luan. Rapture with another kill. No, he doesn't get it, and a nice kill from Hoyes. He's got 3 there to keep the control of the hill, but he's still got a lot of work to do in trying to get this hill, and it's not going to happen for him as Below Zero take control.
Yeah, I'm watching Hybrid right now, and he just earned his lightning strike, I think, but I'm not able to tell because he's just been EMP'd and EMP'd. And EMPs, I think in the hardpoint, are very, very underrated. They are so frustrating. Like, he's not able to pull his score streaks out. He can't see his mini-map. It's just so frustrating, and I love them. I love using them. I think they're a great tool.
And it's probably the lesser known factor, the more forgotten factor, as we see a nice scrap time there pick up by Rapture, but Madness is on this blue hill. The forgotten factor of it is it's what you call it, a reconnaissance tool as well. It blows up, and if anyone's anywhere near it, you can pick them up on the hit marker and say, oh, this guy's over here and this guy's over here. Now, if you use Hardwired, which is why that perk is so beneficial now, you're not even going to get that hit marker to tell you where the enemy, or where you're not going to be able to be spotted by the EMP. As we see a Hellstorm coming in, and Madness really running away with this one, as there's only one player, and that's going to be Nimbo over there to contest, and he's going to be taken out. I'm expecting Madness to get the full rest of the 30 seconds on here, make this a 190 to 137 game.
Yeah, we don't want to see that if we are Below Zero, but they're just doing a great job. Look at Hoya. I accidentally hit the listen-in, which reminds me, why don't we go ahead and do a listen-in right now? We'll listen in to Madness because they just have such a great lead.
He's on barrel. All right, yo, I was streak him. Yo, I couldn't get streaks. Blue car, I streak right now, yeah. Yeah, you still have streaks? Call him in, pitch now. Come on, one Halo, Sugar on Halo, go big. He's on Halo, he's on Halo. Go big, Ryan. All spawning there. One Halo, all spawning Halo. Yo, Hoyes, we need to control Halo. Come in, right now, he's watching stairs. Push out, we top need to help. No, they're coming here. They're pinching. You should have like street smarter. They're coming elbow. Elbow. Yo, he's hurt. Yo, we need our streaks. Keep our streaks. Oh, he's in the hell. We need every second. Wait, you need to start going big. You ready? Yo, use the health, sir. My power ground control. Use the health. Oh, not yet. Elbow. This one quick, bottom down.
All right, that was a good listen in. Why don't we go ahead and listen in to the last, 45 seconds or so of Below Zero.
That kid's unkillable, man. He's in the front left.
Yeah.
Let's clear that, yo. They're spawning. They got their spawns.
They streaked me off, dude.
It's fine.
Spawn bottom red.
Okay, we gotta get in there, yo.
Get in.
Pre-fire yellow.
Oh, I couldn't see him, dude. There's like 2 there.
There's 2 guys in there. Pause. One more.
What's an X? Oh.
Let's go, yo. This is our map.
Gas.
Get in there. Come on.
Dude, no, that's a joke, yo.
I gave you spawn. We're gonna be up.
One in. One back.
Go.
I got no one in front.
All right, Pizzy, that was some great action, but we've seen some great work going on. Infamous with that War Machine. Is he the difference in this game or what?
Is he ever smiting streaks coming into play here? And it seems like Madness also have a War Machine. I heard hostile War Machine deployed, and that's going to be in the hands of Grucy. Streaks coming in everywhere. It's so close, and now it's going to be taken over by Madness. They're going to start gaining time, and it's going to be below zero who spawn out. Infamous trying to get that War Machine going off. Rapture picks up 3 with the lightning strike. They need to get in there now. They're going to get in there. Nice play there, but it's going to be Rapture and PC coming in. They're going to get the last 3
Oh my
seconds. It's going to go to below zero. What a game, Smiting Fatty. Streaks changed the game. Big lightning strike, big War Machines everywhere, and below zero are going to tie the series up 2-2.
Oh my goodness, that was such great games. Wow, below zero just coming back. I loved the listen-ins. You know, we heard that both teams just communicated well. I thought that below zero was a little like they were getting frustrated, but they're able to keep their composure and come back and win that. So that was some great stuff from them, and I think they're going to talk crap in between the matches. So I'm going to go ahead and watch Pizzy's beautiful face. Look at that.
I forgot all about that.
He's just chilling back there. But we're having a lot of fun here, guys. Some great stuff going on. Great Call of Duty action. Looks like we're going to have a host change. But, oh, man, that was so intense. A 4-second game right there, Pizzy. 4 seconds.
How crazy was that game at the end? That's what it comes down to. And I saw that courtyard hill below zero. We're picking up some time, and I'm just like, oh, no, we're going to be even going into that green hill. And it couldn't have been any more close. It was 2:11 to 2:09 Smiting, or 2:08. I can't remember exactly. But, my goodness, that is probably – I've seen a lot of close games. That's probably the closest I've seen.
Oh, that was nuts, man. That was nuts, especially for Standoff. To me, Standoff is like one of those maps that you don't get very many close games. It's just usually a wipeout for some team. Like, I don't know why it seems to be like that for me, but every time I cast, it's always just one-sided. But that was just beautiful. Like, I really thought that Madness had it in the bag. I mean, they did. It was theirs to lose. They lost it. But, man, below zero coming back, those score streaks were huge.
It's the difference, you know, and I almost wrote them off. I almost wrote below zero off on that Granny's Hill Smiting because there was a full 60 seconds that went to that Madness squad, and then they broke the store hard point, but below zero were able to come right back and break the store hard point, and then they controlled the courtyard hard point for the majority of the time. Were able to take it back, and I'm like, are they really coming back on this? And yes, they were. Then they got set up on green. And that's all she wrote. Madness broke it so well. But what were 3 people doing outside the hard point on green to get lightning striked is what I'm wondering.
Yeah, man. That's where, I mean, you got to realize when people have streaks. And I think that's where a good coach comes in. You know,
Definitely.
They're able to say, look, this guy probably has streaks. He has, you know, like as a coach, when I coach, my job was to watch the players and see what their scores were. You know, and at least try to pick that up sitting back there. And you know, you got to do things like that. You also have to call out players. Like if say, capture the flag. Somebody's missing. You know, if somebody's missing, you got to find them. And that's where, like, Grousey, or Grousey. I don't know how you say that. Grousey,
Grousey,
yeah.
Grousey.
I saw a grouse this weekend hunting. But anyways, Grousey was missing. How come nobody picked that up? You know, that's the difference between elite teams. Look at complexity. Look at their coach. One of the best coaches out there, Mr. X.
Oh, yeah. So, you can hear Mr. X every time. He's like, we're looking for this guy. We need to find this guy. And then they'll watch the kill scroll, and he'll watch the kill scroll and be like, he's dead. Let's push. And like you said, coaches make the difference in that sense.
Yeah. And what I was saying about the hard point was 3 people are outside of the hill. Why? Somebody has streaks. You know, somebody has to have streaks. So
you've heard a War Machine go off, you know. Obviously, the streaks are coming in. And I know you want to slay around the hill and not give them any time. You had to get some time to get in. But you just broke the hill, and you got all 4 dead. They're going to be spawning out. So the first thing they're going to do when they're spawning out is calling streaks to try to make it an even fight when you go in there. You know, like you said, that's got to be the coach's job. And I can't remember who tweeted it out, but someone said, and it was completely true, every team this year who won an event had a coach.
Yeah,
a good one at that.
Who was Impact? Who's Impact's coach? Like, I don't think he's around
at the beginning.
Much.
Jurgen, I actually met him at St. Louis. He's a nice guy.
Really?
He was
Jurgen,
their coach
right.
when he was winning everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But it seemed like he wasn't ever at the events, which is.
He was. I seen him. So
well, I'm just saying, like, I never saw him. Like, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, you're right. Great coaching. That's why my team lost, because they had me coaching. No, it was actually fun. Smoke, who was in the chat earlier, he was watching, and I actually helped coach him, and it was an awesome experience. I got to go to Anaheim, got to get dominated by freaking Epsilon, like the UK Epsilon. That was amazing. But
Yeah.
man, they play like back then. Hardpoint's changed since Anaheim, which is I find crazy. That's why coach is so important. But the way they played Hardpoint was just so unique, and they're the reason why it changed. Like the places they were to anchor weren't typical, and I don't know if that's just the UK style of playing or if it was just Epsilon. But man, it was crazy.
No, I definitely think it was Epsilon who changed the game there, and I believe it's them who were the anchor. And still, some teams play it this way. Anchor is in the back of the hard point where you want to spawn, making sure you all spawn there. And Epsilon absolutely changed the game. They're like, if we don't let them get to this point of the map, they're not going to spawn back there ever, especially like on slums. You'll see Mad Cat push up to Cop Car, and they'll leave the entire back open because they know no one's going to spawn there because they have Cop Car control. They really did, they changed the game in so many ways on that, and that's why we see Hardpoint played the way it was. And I think, if I'm being honest, for me, that's the first time, because I casted over them in some EGL streams, that was the first time I saw teams push for anchor. And, teams rotate early to get anchor instead of rotating in. And, you have an SMG sitting in the hill and you have an AR out there on the anchor. Like, they'll hold anchor, wait for the other team before they push. And that's why they were so dominant in Hardpoint, because they were a step ahead of everybody else.
Yeah. But then
unfortunately, you had to play them in Anaheim.
Yeah, and it was like our second match, which, that was just disgusting. I mean, they're so good, so good. But, hey, we're starting this up. We're going to be playing some Raid, and it looks like it is going to be Capture the Flag. Now, for me, the pool side is always the side people seem to pull down. It's either pool or middle. I love to see a good Raid side pull, but is there, reasons why it's always the pool side?
It's probably because when you're pushing in, smiting, you try to, especially if you're spawning over on this garage side like BZ is, the spawn is going to be up towards laundry. Now, if you're on the other side, if you're on that laundry spawn and you're trying to come down, you want to force them out of pool, because once they spawn pool, they can just look at their flag and defend it right away. So you want to get them spawning towards that car side over there, wherever it is, the art side, and make them actually have some work to defend their flag and try to get it. Now, it leaves them open for overextending, but if you have a player watching mid, he can call them out. And we do see a flag being pulled early right away, as I'm going to shut up and call this, as he's going to be challenged from the back. And what a kill there. It looked like, who was that with that kill? Got a Kicky.
Who's Kicky?
So this is, I have no clue. This is a new player coming in 4 below 0 right now. Maybe someone had some internet issues, or I don't know what's going on, but below 0 are playing with the Kicky right now, and Kicky just went absolutely huge for him, and he's going to backtrack right here. He knows the player's in garage. He's going to try to flank him. Can he get this kill, Smiting? This will be big if he's able to pull it off. They do get the player in garage, and Kicky, the new pickup for below 0, is going to put that one in. What a pickup for them.
Yeah, that was some great OBJ work. Great running. Right up there with Barry Sanders. If you guys probably don't even know who Barry Sanders is.
Barry Sanders Jr. Look him up, Smiting.
He's good. He's good. But Rapture doing some work now. He's getting another kill, and he must be mad because he's just continuing to shoot the body. So he needs to work out some issues, and that issue might be getting that hailstorm and a lightning strike, hopefully.
He's 6-1 right now, so Rapture doing some big things for his team. He does have that Hellstorm, and he's so confident he's going to challenge the player in money. But if he was smart, he wouldn't have done that, because that player had the advantage the whole time. As we see Luan picking coming in, so Hoya's there. So it's going to be below 0 still with map control in this mid map, and it's going to be Rapture. They're taking out Luan. Good shots from him. He's going to be setting up on this pool side, just keeping the map control, smiting. That's what CTF it's all about, map control and pushing in at the right times as a team. So that's what we're seeing right now. He is taken out from a great shot there. Looked like it was Grucy taking him out. Hoya comes in with a 2-piece of his own, so it's going to be 3 dead for this below 0 squad. And now it's going to be Madness with control, and they're trying to push in for that flag.
Yeah, they are trying to push in, but they're getting pushed back a little bit. Nimbo, one of the last ones up. He's going to be challenging open stairs here. But, he does get the kill. Good jump shot there. That's where those controllers come in. You want to push that paddle on the bottom to get that jump shot going down, so you don't have to play claw and ruin your fingers. Get some optic, what do you call that? What's that called when your fingers hurt all the time? I'm getting it because I'm old.
Carpal tunnel?
No.
Well, that's what my little brother calls it. He goes, Halo's got me getting some carpal tunnel. He's also one of the funniest people in the world. So we do see the flag is being pulled through mid here by this Madness squad. It's gonna be Luan. He's gonna be shot from the back. It's up to his teammates to make this happen. As we see Lazy put shots in, unable to connect with the kill. And it looks like one player up. That's gonna be Hoyas, and he's gonna be taken down. So this flag will be returned by the Below Zero squad. They're pushing in the kitchen right now, wasting any time. We see a huge knife from Rapture into Luan right there. BZ setting up beautifully for this pull, and it's gonna go down as Rapture. He picks up another kill. Infamous with a two-piece of his own, and that flag's going to be pulled away towards Pool. What a setup they have now. They've got the rotating back covered. They've got pillars covered. I see no reason that Nimbo is not going to get this flag, Smiting.
No, Rapture is just doing some work there. That knife, I sorry I shouted that. I did not expect that. I thought he was dead. Nimbo though, doing the running. He has to be let's see, Barry Sanders Jr. I can't think of a running back right now, but he's
Jamal Charles from my undefeated Kansas City Chiefs. What are we talking about?
Jamal Charles, he's so good. I wish he was on my fantasy team, but he's not. So, man, that sucks. Anyways, Below Zero showing that they know how to play CTF. I don't know if it's Aim Point's Kiki. I believe that's who that's from. Is Aim Point? Somebody said that in the chat, but.
Okay.
Emmett Smith. As Mala says, Emmett Smith. He's showing his age right there.
Barry. I mean, we can go into a football discussion. That's my big thing right now. But I do not put Emmett Smith in my top 5 running backs. I know his yards. But anyway, we're not talking about that, Smitey. We'll discuss that after the game. We see a Hellstorm missile coming in right now from this Below Zero squad. It's going to down the flag. That's going to leave one less player that they have to contend with going for this flag. It's going to be picked up. It's going to be Infamous trying to make a play right here. He's waiting patiently, as patient as he possibly can. He knows there's going to be a support player with this person with the flag. That's going to be Luan with the flag. Infamous is able to pick up the kill. And a nice pickup there from Hoyas is going to keep that flag safe. On the other side, we do see the flag. No, it does not get returned. It does get returned! And it's going to be Hoyas putting it in, so it's going to be Madness bringing it back. Now that flag, even though they're down 2-1, that gives them the momentum and the advantage going into the next side, if I'm being honest here, Smitey.
Yeah, it's a big cap. I mean, anytime you can get one in the last seconds, just some great stuff. And look at the return. Rapture getting the kill, but on the other side, they get the cap. So, 2-1. Now, Raid is one of those maps that I like because it does not have a good side and a bad side. So, pretty much, you're just down by 1. It's not like Slums where if you're down by 1 and on the bad side, it seems like you're down by 2 or 3. So, we're going to see this Madness squad. I bet they're going to start pushing hard, and already Hoya's doing some work. No, he gets taken out by Nimbo from the side. So, good job on the part of Below Zero. It does look like they're playing a little defensively, though.
Yeah, they do have the lead right now, and that last second cap might have them backing up just a little bit, but they're playing defensively the right way, and they're doing it from mid-map. And then we see Luan does pick up Rapture. Rapture was on a mini tear there for a little bit, and we do see Below Zero are picking up the kills in mid-map, Smiting. That's what it is, slaying waves. You got to get them down before you can start pushing, and that's exactly what they're doing right now as we see Kiki pulling out this MTAR. Wow, taking a page out of my boy ESN Voodoo's strategy. That's what he loves to use. And he's able to pick up a kill with it. He's got 4 in a row using this MTAR. Great place from him. We see Grucy and Lazy both picking up kills. That's going to shut down the Below Zero squad. Luan does make mistakes, and it looks like the flag's going to be pulled away. No, it's not. It's going to be defended. I'm sorry. I got my colors mixed up right there. And it's going to be a great defensive work from Madness.
Yeah, Madness doing a good job on defense. Let's see if they can do something on offense. Nimbo, though, is going to put a stop to them. He takes one out. Another player takes another player out. So Luan, the only one left until these guys spawn in, which they do, and they spawn over on that other side. So when you spawn over by the bedrooms, you got to know somebody is in your garage or your... Oh, look at the kill there. He isn't able to get the turn. But they're going to spawn in the garage, or the enemy player is going to be in the garage or like the art area. So you got to pay attention where you spawn and then go back to the flag.
Definitely. If you do spawn bedrooms, like you're saying, Spotting, there is pressure on your flag. So you got to be aware of that. And we do see Kiki putting more pressure on this enemy flag right here. He's going to pull this one away through mid. He's got one person chasing. It doesn't look like anyone's getting his backside. He's got contention here in the kitchen. He's going to be shot in the back, and that flag should be returned right away. Great play from Hova. What teamwork right there. One player down the flag, the other one picking it up for that return. So great plays from them. And now Madness are going to be on the attack here, trying to get this flag away, and it's not going to happen as Infamous does take out Hoyas there. And, Madness, they're trying smiting, but it's just not working out for him right now.
No, it's not working out. I kind of want to go into a listen in again, but this time I want to start with below zero. We'll just do it really quick. I just want to see how they're communicating because they just seem to be on point, and they're going to have to get a big return right here.
Definitely.
Pull out. There you go. You pass it out, Roger. Yeah, bitch, you did not cap it again. One open. Good shit. Check it out. Watch this better. Oh, it's scary. Money.
Man.
Good pick.
Let's go.
Push it back. Yeah, set up first. Set up first.
They might be long.
Push it, Jumbo. Push Jumbo. No. Push Jumbo. Good shit.
Yeah, laundry, I see him. He's laundry.
Yeah, Keith.
I'll go back down.
He's pushing.
Help him out.
I get top bar, dude.
Damn it, they got me. They're gonna get the flag.
Oh, he gave it to him, boy. Good shit.
It's your boy. I'm sorry, y'all.
Watch his leg. Good shit. Help him out. If you get this through, that's a fucking guarantee. Let's go. He's done. Yo, get on head, let's take that.
Oh, God, get that flag, get this goal.
Oh, it's okay, that's play, it's all good.
Stay on the flag, yo. There's a minute left.
Good job. Yep.
All right, guys, that was some intense action right there as we saw both teams get returns. Below zero almost had another flag cap, but it was stopped by this Madness squad. Why don't we go ahead and listen to them for like 20 seconds, and we'll be right back, Pizzy.
Come on, boys, what's going on? No one's fucking watching my cuts, bro. Let's push up, I'll use them.
So, Pizzy, we're seeing that they're not having much communication, but they're going to get some kill streak assists right there, and Grucey's doing a good job. He has 4 kills. They only have 11 seconds. Are they going to be able to get a cap here?
I don't think so. 11 seconds. I believe it's 15 seconds to run it straight down the mid. So it doesn't look like it's going to happen, Smitey. But a valiant effort from Madness. And if I have to be honest right now, they were getting a little heated in that listening.
Yeah, it seemed like they were very frustrated. I don't know if it has to do with, the fact that they're losing, or maybe it's a host issue. Everybody gets a little contentious when they feel like they're lagging and shouldn't be. But below zero, they've taken 3 in a row, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And
what a comeback from below zero.
Yeah. That was a good one.
I mean, what more can you say about it, honestly?
Yeah, just
below zero. And there's been so many shenanigans. These teams really do not like each other, is what I'm getting just out of all the pregame lobbies and stuff we get to sit in. So you can tell Madness are going to get heated because they took that too early lead, and they were probably thinking, this team ain't a thing. As I watch my language real quick, this team ain't a thing for us right now. And then below zero went 3 straight, starting off with that search and destroy we were watching. So they're coming back in a big way.
Yeah, that search and destroy was really what changed the momentum, and they handled them. I mean, it was 6-4, close search and destroy, but anytime you can pick up a win after you've been losing, just a big thing. And then we saw them 211 to 208. That hard point was just ridiculously awesome. And then this 2-1. So we're seeing some close maps. I mean, even the raid they lost, the hard point, it was 236 to 170. That was the very first game. From there I was a little nervous, and it does look like below zero has been playing with some pickups. Maybe they're trying to fill their 4th, but that Kiki from aim point, man, he was a good fill-in right there.
He sure did change that game right away with his flag cap, and I saw him just win gunfight after. I saw him get a 2-piece right before we went listening. He got an amazing 2-piece where he just absolutely destroyed a player. Fortunately for that player, I wasn't paying attention because you know me, I like to put players on blast when they get dirked on, but it didn't happen. So, my goodness, we're going into a search meltdown. We've seen below zero. They already won the first search and destroy. Can they do it again?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to come down to Infamous. Wasn't he the one that was sniping the first search and destroy? Because it seemed like he picked off a couple players really early in a bunch of rounds that made it so that they were able to get the one-man advantage, which, especially on Meltdown, a one-man advantage is really huge, I believe.
Yeah. It was Infamous who got lagged out, or who lagged out of the game. It wasn't any shenanigans going on there. He just lagged out. And that's when they lost their only attacking or their only defensive round. So, and then he came back in. And he was the reason they won that last one. Is he picked up a 2-piece to get the bomb down. So, Infamous is that search and destroy player. I agree with you 100% for that below zero squad. And on the other side, Madness, they've got to stop the decline right now. It has to stop right here. They need to bring this series back to 3-3. Like you said, they lost 3 in a row, and that has got to. If this was a best of 5, they'd be out right now. So that's got to play in their minds a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Luckily, this is a best of 11. Lucky for Pizzy and I, we get to cast. I'm having so much fun, guys. We only have 49 people in here, 75 viewers. We get those control freaks. So, tweet out the stream. We'd love to have more people in here. We'd love to cast more. Love to entertain for people, and that's what Pizzy and I love to do. That's why you should be following Pizzy. You have some of the funniest tweets I've seen. You don't tweet often, but man, there was one the other day. I can't remember what it was, but I'm in a meeting at work, and I laugh out loud. Like,
Was it the dog?
I think it was the dog.
It was how to figure out if your dog's involved in a sex scandal.
Oh, that's what it was. It was yesterday. I'm sitting there, blah! I'm like,
That's what I like to do, man.
boss is all like, Twitter? I'm like, yes.
Can you please get off Twitter while you're in this very important meeting
Well,
here,
it wasn't
sir?
that important, but man, just
I hope not. If you were on Twitter.
that's why I was on. I'm like, I don't like to look at slideshows. But man, it looks like we're getting. Who else is in here? We got Hoya's. Oh, Echelon. So is he their coach? He hasn't been in there for the last couple games. Is that the reason why they're not doing well?
That's got to be it, because I remember you're absolutely right. Echelon was a part of the squad for the first 2 games, and then he hadn't been back since.
Yeah, so, back to our discussion of coaches. Very important, very, very important. So, if you're a starting team, find a good player that doesn't play much anymore and ask him if he wants to coach. So, like, maybe a Pizzy. Pizzy's excellent. I don't know if he'd be willing to coach, but he's trying to get his Halo.
I'll do anything for a free vacation, honestly.
Yeah, you pay his way to an event, he'll coach for you. Me
All
too,
day,
actually.
every day. And that's, we were talking about that earlier. It's like the best players make the best coaches as well. We were talking about casting, and you can cast without playing the game, but it doesn't come second nature. Like, sometimes you might not see why teams are pushing that way, but it doesn't even matter. It looks like we got the game ended.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, and we did see that everyone dropped those donuts, unfortunately, all the way across.
Yeah,
Anyway,
like
that was
Krispy
horrible.
Kreme up in here.
That was a
Oh, I
horrible
just made
joke. We
myself
suck
hungry.
at jokes. But I wonder what just went on there. Why did they spawn out? Maybe someone didn't have square streaks or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But hey,
I don't know. Yeah,
there's also a myth going around started by you, Smiting Fatty, that I don't follow back.
no, you do every once in a while. You told me the first time I followed you. You're like, what'd you say?
I said I don't follow back.
but I don't follow back. And then like 3 days later, you followed me back. So I
Well,
felt
it's
good.
because I follow people I know, and when you kept
Yeah.
talking to me, so then I knew you. So there
That's
you
awesome.
go.
So the key for Pizzy to follow you is bug him on Twitter. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Yeah, it wasn't bugging you, or like I said, you're the greatest guy in this community, Smiting.
It's
hard not to follow you.
I just try to be nice to everybody. That's my motto. But man, I want to get this game going. I think this is going to be awesome, guys. I think we're going to see some awesome B pushes. But what I've seen lately, an A push right off the bat, if you can do it effectively, you're going to win a round. Because if you can throw a nade up in there, usually you get one if they don't know how to play it right. And you can lock the A bomb site down so well, especially if you still have 3 people. 3 people is the key. If you only have 2, it's a little harder. But 3 people at least, you're going to win. Like, that's just what I've seen lately.
And that's going back to St. Louis. We didn't practice at all, my team. So we only had one strat on Meltdown, and that was an A strat, and it worked every time. It caught so many teams off guard, and they couldn't handle it no matter how many people they sent in there. And what we would do is we'd have C-Mac and Money. They'd run to the bomb. I'd smoke out mid, and I'd just go in through mid, and we'd pinch whoever was in there. And then they'd start sending 2 people in there. Then 2 people aren't going to do it because we also have someone watching our flank as well. That's how you do it. You send 2 people in the bomb. You try to peek out with the first one in the doorways. Make sure he's not up on the top of the stairs. Put bullets into him. If you take some damage, you back off. You let your other player go in there who's got full health. He's not going to lose that gunfight. Oh, and by the way, I'm pinching for mid, so that player's got nowhere to go. I mean, it's really easy when you think about it. The only thing that stops it is if you don't have a player throwing down trophies, you can get stunned trying to go through mid. So have your person watching flank throw down some trophies for you. Golden.
Yeah, it's the trophies and then those pre-nades. I mean, some of the most successful pushes I've seen are when they get a pre-nade off the bat, and people have figured out the exact spots that you want to throw it to catch the person that's going to be watching the top stairs. You either throw it like towards the left-hand side and try to bounce it off the wall. It drops right down on them. But we are going to start this in the cliffs on this meltdown map. The cliffs is where it's at. So let me go ahead and get over to the game. And we'll start off with the attacking team, who it looks like it is going to be below 0. So I'm interested to see where they go. And already Kiki has his Scorpion and Sniper Rifle overkilled. So I'm going to watch him.
Yeah, definitely. We do see Rapture as a sniper as well. He did spot someone going into controls. Definitely going to call that out to his teammates. Kiki sitting back, watching that control with the sniper. I love that spot there, just trying to get a jump shot, unable to find anybody. And it's going to be Infamous opening things up onto Lazy right there. Infamous with a 2-piece. We have to jump on board with him now. He's all the way on their side of the bridge. And unfortunately for me, my mini-map's gone. So 3-piece from Infamous as he does take out Luan there. Kid's going off, Smitey.
He is going off 3-piece. He almost had the ace, but no, he did not get it. Nimbo picking up Nike or oh man, I forgot his first name now. His last name is Nike. Hoyas. Man, why couldn't I think of that? But my minimap's gone too. I believe we have too many people in watching, so we'll have to take care of that in between rounds. But right now, already below 0, off to a great start. But this Madness team is going to be pushing. Grucy has a sniper rifle overkill, but it looks like they are going to be going A.
Definitely going A. You can see it right away, and I love that strategy, Smitey. I said it's the only one I know, so we'll have to see how it pans out for him right now. We see Trophy's defending. Luan is going to get that kill onto Infamous. Trophy with the defense there. They know another player's in A. He does get stunned there. That's unfortunate because the Trophy was still alive. You worthless Trophy. And he's going to be killed because of it. Rapture with a great kill. Nimbo's following up onto Grucy right there. And it's going to be Hoyas taking out Kiki. So a 2v2 situation. A nice kill there from Luan. 1v2. It's all up to Nimbo.
Yeah, Nimbo's going to be in a tight situation. I wish I could look at the mini-map. Actually, I can if I press X. So I'm going to watch that. They have to get the bomb down and force Nimbo to come out and show himself. Nimbo playing it sneaky, though, as he's going up top to the other side. He has to know it's going over by B. And they're going to try to bait him out by shooting. You saw that little red blip. Nimbo will spot one player. He's going to pick up Hoyas. So now it's a 1v1 situation. Does he go for the plant? No, he's not even going to have time for me to say, does he go for the plant or does he go for the kill? So, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was not able to do that. Oh, great try there from Nimbo. Luan right there to shut down all the shenanigans. I believe Luan got 3 in that round. So great plays from him. And unfortunately, I just figured out we have way too many people in this lobby, Smitey. That's why we have no mini-map. That's terrible. But it's 1-1 right now, and BZ rather are on attack. They locked down that B strat so well last time, and with Nimbo Sniper, it looks like that's what they want to try again.
Yeah, that's what they should be trying again. Let's go ahead. Do you want to watch Nimbo? Let's see if he can get that snipe down, or does he still have that on? Looks like he will switch over to it. I love this cherry blossom camo, but he tries the no-scope, doesn't get it. I'm going to look at the mini-map one more time. Below 0, set up to plant. I can't see who that is. It's Lazy back there. He's going to have his MAA1, and it looks like he just missed his shots.
Oh, unfortunate for him. And we do see it's going to be Kiki going down to Grucy. Rapture into Lazy. Good play there from Rapture to pick up that kill. And now he's watching their flank as Nimbo is able to pick up Grucy. Now it's time for Rapture to rotate back into the bomb site. As we see, it's going to be Luan left in a 1v3 situation. Tough situation. 16 seconds. He's going to stay alive. Might even just jump off the map here, not letting that bomb go off. I don't know if Kiki was the bomb planner, but we do see Nimbo does go down to Luan there. Nice plays from Luan to destroy those trophy systems. He's definitely not going to jump off the map since he just earned score streaks, so the bomb will go off. And a nice kill is going to pick up his Hellstorm. Smiting. Infamous doesn't know it, but he just choked.
Yeah, that was some great stuff right there. But that lightning strike, or that Hellstorm, I mean, that's going to come in huge. And just think about it. He's going to have that lightning strike as well. All he has to do is throw down some trophy systems or even get an assist. You know, there's a few things that all he has to do is get 50 points, and he'll have that. So that could be huge. Let's go ahead and...
He's rocking the trophies. Luan has the trophy out. Looks like he's carrying Tactician as well, because I think I see a smoke grenade on his class as well. I do love Tactician. I used to use that a lot before I realized how garbage I was. And he's going to be able... It looks like he's going to want to call in this RCXD here on this B bomb site. Oh, no, he's calling the Hellstorm right away. He wants to try to pick up two. He knows one was on the bomb site, expected his teammate to pick him up as he rotated. Not going to do it, and that's a detrimental right there as Nimbo is able to take out his teammate. Oh, Luan fully expected Lazy to pick up that kill. Is not able to do it. Nimbo gets a two-piece because of it. Luan is able to pick up his lightning strike, but you got to say they wanted more from that push. He's going to be challenged in control. He's going to be taking out Infamous right there. The man who choked is able to take him out, but Luan does have full streaks. And now a 1v2 situation for Hoyas. He's got tough one to go here, and he's not able to pick it up as Infamous is able to shut down his shenanigans.
Yeah, it's just some great stuff going on from this below zero squad right here. But, I kind of think that Hellstorm was a little bit of a fail. He picked up one player, but if he would have exploded a little bit quicker, he could have had two, I think, because those things are heat-seeking. They will follow people. So, I'm having so much fun casting this right now. I want to see this below zero team do another A push. I don't know if we're going to get to see that. I'm going to bring up the mini map one more time, the big mini map. It's not really mini, it's a huge map. I'm going to bring up the huge map right now. And look at this middle push we're seeing from below zero. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and watch Nimbo as he's following Infamous right through the middle. And look at this flank. This is such a brilliant play by these guys.
Yeah, definitely. We see Rapture is trying to watch that B bomb site. I don't know why he's there, but it doesn't matter as below zero are able to take control of that A bomb site. Rapture calls out that there's a player coming in from mid, and he's going to be challenged. Rapture does get taken out from the back. It's a great kill by Grucy. 2v2 situation. Nimbo and Infamous have to go big here. I don't like how Infamous is away from the bomb site, but he is trying to play for that RCXD. So trying just to play a little bit sneakier, not get challenged from the back right now. Grucy is in there as well as Lazy. They have full control of the bomb site. Lazy does get picked up by Nimbo. Huge kill from Nimbo. Grucy is going to take out Nimbo, and it's going to be a 1v1. Can Infamous clutch it for his team? It's looking so desperate here as Grucy is trying to find Nimbo, or Infamous rather, and he can't do it. He's going to get on the bomb, fake it, and he's going to be taken out from the back from Infamous. Infamous picks up that RC car.
Yeah, Infamous doing a great job just, waiting, around 10 seconds. You want to watch or look for the bomb, able to see Grucy, take him out. But back to the strategy, what a brilliant play. They weren't able to lock it down like they probably should have because, somebody got in there and messed up the lockdown. But, I just like how it was different. It was something that probably this Madness team hadn't seen. And now we're going to see Madness do the same old B push. I'm going to look at the mini-map really quick. And it does look like below zero is playing like they're going to go for A. So they might be a little shocked. And we're going to see a rotation from them coming that way. But Lazy already taken out from...
Yeah, Nimbo. Oh, and that was the lightning strike coming in there. Nimbo did get the early pick, but it doesn't matter. Now it's all up to Infamous Smiting as he is going to be pushing complete flank right now in a 1v2 situation. It's not entirely over for this BC squad. That lightning strike did just mow down his team, but he still has a chance to make a play here. I can't believe that they had a lightning strike and weren't able to They're only up for, or down 4-1. They only got one round on this. As we do see, it's Infamous here. It looks like he wants to play for score streaks. He already used his RCXD. He's got a trophy system. He could destroy that trophy and get closer. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to give away his position. As we take a look, he's going to be challenged here by that generator side, and he does get taken out by Hoyas. So 4-2 now. But going back to it, this Madness squad had to use all their streaks just to get 2 round wins in S&D.
Yeah, you just gotta get these S&D wins. You can't go down by this far in S&D if you're Madness. But 4-2 still really early. I mean, we did see a big comment, and somebody in the chat was saying we're watching only below 0. Not true. We're watching whoever is the attacking team, and then when somebody goes down to a single person, we'll watch the single person. So that's just how we do it as casters. If you want us to do something different, we can watch the defensive team. I love defensive strategies as well. As I'm going to pull up the big map. Looks like we're missing, or not missing. Hoyas has gone down. It's a 3v4, or no, 3v3 situation right now.
No, it's 3v4. You were right the first time, Smiting.
I can't count.
And we're taking. Oh, I mean, there's so many people in the lobby. There's so many skulls in here. You can't really see who's dead and who's not. As we do see, it's going to be left all up to Lawan now in a 1v3 situation. He's pushing the flank. He's going to meet contention right to his immediate left, and a nice play here from Rapture. He's playing incredibly sneaky. He is going to pick up that kill. Luan unable to pick that up, and once again below 0, showing their dominance on Search and Destroy.
Yeah, this search has definitely been below 0 controlled. So this is something that Madness needs to work on, because in the respawn game types, they've actually been very strong. But 5-2 now, Madness needs to do something different. They need to attack A, because I don't think they've pushed A at all. It looks like I can't tell. No, they're going B one more time. Grucy's going to watch the flank, so I'm going to go ahead and jump with Nike, or Hoya's Nike, who's going to get EMP'd there. Maybe that was flashed. But he's going to have to push up, make some plays. He did spot somebody, get some hit markers. He does get taken out.
And it's going to be 2 dead right away. Nimbos and Kiki, and that's it. That's all she wrote. They did not want to waste any time below 0. Quick round there. Quick work from this Madness squad. They called out they were going to the generator's bomb, which I believe is B, as you call it in Smiting. And right away, and they were able to shut down any push whatsoever. Infamous with that early flank, and that's all she wrote. 62 in favor of below 0.
Yeah, below 0 have won 4 in a row now, so they're one closer to winning.
13-5 from Nimbo, 9-3 from Infamous. That's how you win a Search and Destroy there. You get 22 kills combined from 2 players.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Oh, yeah, I forget.
And then, so I just barely went over to our beautiful face as well. Your beautiful face is my ugly mug. But
whatever.
the Search and Destroy, below 0 just owns them in Search and Destroy. I don't know if it's. Do you think it's more strategy, or is it gun skill? Because we've seen Madness go off in all the other types. So
you gotta it's strategy, and Search and Destroy is one of those things where you have to play it a lot. You got to play it more than, let's say, hardpoint. There's set ways to play hardpoint. You can pick up on those. You can play CTF a little bit. CTF, we've been playing CTF since Modern Warfare 2. If you don't know how to play CTF, you might as well just hang up the game because you're lost. But Search and Destroy... Halo. But Search and Destroy, there's just so many different variables that go into it. A lot of different things can happen. The more you play it, the more you're prepared for all those things. Sometimes, they get you into trouble and you overthink things. But most of the time, if you play Search and Destroy a lot, you're going to be the better Search and Destroy team. You're going to make things work for you. You're going to know, let's say, like you said, if you're pushing into A bomb and you've never done that before, you don't know that a player on defense can get to the top of the stairs before you can enter the room. So you're not ready to pre-aim that. Or, just little things like that to where you have to know where to check first before you go into a place. And the more you play it, the more you figure all that stuff out.
Yeah, and Search and Destroy, if you don't get the shots on first, more than likely that is a big drink of water, my friend. But more than likely you're not going to win the gunfight. So that's it's almost like you want to start playing hardcore just so you get those first shots on, because Search and Destroy is all about those first shots in my mind, getting those first kills. But One thing I want to point out, that strategy that Below Zero did, pushing up through the middle, I haven't seen that in quite a while. That was just a great strategy. Come around, flank the people in there. They won't expect it. I mean, hopefully they try to expect it, but it was just great execution. They didn't quite get the lockdown like I was talking about done, but they were able to plant the bomb and then get the win. So
that was Farico's claim to fame back in their heyday. Impact, whatever you want to call them, Farico Impact. They would on Meltdown. They would just wait till like the last 30 or 45 seconds of a round. They'd camp their spawn, try to get an early pick. They know it wasn't coming. They would all just push up through mid, and from then on, they could choose which bomb site they wanted to go to, and it worked for them for a long time. And it threw some of the EU players off because they ain't never seen it before. Like I can't remember who it was. I think it was Epsilon. Maybe it was TCM. Was just we've never seen that before, and they just ran through us on Search and Destroy, and that's what happened. So mid pushes, they're effective in some cases.
Yeah, just doing some great stuff. And that's what I love about Call of Duty. We talked about the progression already, but right now we're going to do a hard point on Slums, which I love Slums hard point because...
No, we're not.
Oh, we're not. We're going to go back to caster mode to watch Pizzy. But what I love about Slums hard point is the fact that it's all about those rotations and your anchor's so important. And we talked about it earlier. Epsilon made it so the anchor roll is more pushed up. And, you just stack those people in coffee or on the cop car when it's on the soccer goalpost. But we are going to start it up one more time. What do you think we need to watch out for?
It's going to come down to the SMGs here on this game, Smiting. Honestly, if the SMGs win the gunfight, it doesn't matter how well you anchor because you're going to get pushed from 3 different sides minimum on each hard point. So we're going to have to see a lot of good SMG play. And because of that, we can see some anchors actually play very, very well in this game. It's all dependent on SMGs. For most of the part, that's really what makes Hardpoint is how well your SMGs work together. And we're going to see right now it's going to be Infamous. He's going to be pushing through bricks with his Below Zero squad, and they're going to get early control on this hardpoint right now, getting everyone dead. And man, it just sucks that we don't have a mini-map to see where everyone's pushing. But we do know that it is Below Zero that does have the spawns right now. Madness come through. They get the hill, and Infamous choking a couple shots there is going to let that Madness player go through, and Madness pushing for spawns, doing everything they can, but it's not going to happen for him. Hoya comes through, and he is going to get that kill, but BZ still spawning out here. They still have favorable spawns, and Smiting, that's what you want on this side.
Yeah, that is exactly what you want, are those favorable spawns, and to me, that's what this hardpoint is all about. I mean, you can give up plenty of time on this hardpoint just because if you can get the spawns, you're going to be in control for almost the whole 60 seconds if you play it right. But Nimbos making Below Zero look really good with those 5 kills, and they're going to play it exactly like you were talking about. Look where he's staying. He's staying right in coffee. Let's go ahead and get on with some action because they're trying to get through blue. Kiki, though, is stopping him until he runs into Hoya's. And, man, it's so hard to cast without a mini-map. It's not even funny. I'm so dependent on it. But I'm still having a lot of fun, man.
And we saw Below Zero trying to get that spawn anchor like on the cop car like we were talking about in Coffee. Unfortunately, their player in Coffee went down, and that's going to be broken by Madness. But Nimbo with a 3-piece, shutting him down. He does die, so it's going to be full control of the hard point. Still the Madness. I expect Below Zero just to rotate here. They can afford to give up these last 20 seconds. A nice kill there from Nimbo. Absolutely destroys Lazy in blue, and he's got full streaks, Smiting.
He does have full streaks, and on the other side, Hoya's been doing some work. I thought he was getting streaks. I must have been seeing Nimbos' streaks come up. But right now, Below Zero showing that they can play hardpoint on Slums really well. We have seen that Madness has pretty much been dominant. At least they were dominant in the first hardpoint map. The second hardpoint map would go to Below Zero, but it was only by 4 seconds. So... what's the difference right now? Is it that Kiki's playing? What do you think it is?
Well, after the 5th map, I believe we changed shows to Below Zero. Honestly, I really think that's why they're playing so dominant right now, why they couldn't get seemingly any kills. in the first few games, and they still have this spawn on Laundry, although it looks like that is Grucy over there holding spawns for this Madness squad, so no one's going to spawn out. And finally, Madness break the hill, get all the below 0 players down, and they're able to finally spawn below 0 out. Get some time. That's a big break because now they have full control for Garage, as we see Nimbo and Rapture both trying to pinch this player in Garage. That's going to be Hoya's going down, unfortunately for him, but they still do have spawns, so a lot of work left to do for this below 0 squad if they want to get full control of this Garage hardpoint.
Yes, and that War Machine or the Boomstick, that's going to go so big in this Garage hardpoint. I mean, I think that's what it was made for. So let's watch Nimbo. I accidentally went off of him for a second. But he's going to spam it in here, see if he can get some hit markers. He does, able to get a kill. I love the Boomstick. I believe, though, Hoyas has one on the other side. I could be wrong. No, he doesn't. I swear he had one. I don't know who it was.
But, man, and while Nimbo was going big in the hard point with that War Machine, his teammates got the spawns, and once again, it's all up to Madness. They have to break this spawn and rotate late and try to break the middle hill to get back into this game, because right now it's a 60-point game. They can't let this get any further out of their reach, as we do see they are able to take control of this hill right now. There we go again. It's just one player going clutch for below 0 this whole time. It's going to happen again. He's going to bait this hard point, and that's going to be Kiki in there. Kiki might be close to streaks, and he is one off a Hellstorm there. He's only got 2 kills, but he was able to bump that hard point so well that he's close to streaks now.
Yes, and that's exactly what you want to do. He's going to pick up those streaks right there. But I loved how he just baited him. He's, stepped back. And look at that. He is streaked out. He only has, let's see, I'm going to look at the scoreboard. Actually, he has 20 kills. 20 and 11 Kiki is, so he is going off. He is 3-barring too, so doing some work. On the other side is Hoya's 15 and 12, but look at Grucy. Grucy's been big. He's only 2 and 15, Pizzy.
What? No.
Yeah,
Grucy's been the MVP on Madness this entire series, always getting streaks, always going positive. That's amazing to me, as he's just getting destroyed by Kiki in that spot right there. And we see Nimbo 18 and 7 with 12 defends. That's how you win a hard point. If one player on your team can just sit in the hard point and defend it for all these wants, that's all you need, honestly. And Nimbo again with the big kill, and it's gonna be Kiki trying to push this front. A 70-point lead for below 0 right now. Smiting. Madness need to get something going. It's in the lightning strike. They have to avoid it. Kiki gets 1, so it's not too bad for... Oh, he doesn't get 1. He took out Nimbo, his teammate. So, great plays there from Madness. They can make some things happen here. They need at least 30 to 40 seconds on this hard point, and they need to win the rotation to get these next 2 hard points, Smiting. Otherwise, this game is away from them, but they are making their comeback right now.
Yeah, Madness needs to do a lot of work. And right now the score streak's coming in, so it's going to be a little hard for them. I'm looking at the mini-map. Look at how... Oh, I missed it. I was looking at the mini-map. My bad.
He just destroyed Hoyas right there for a 2-piece, and he's going to start rotating early, but go ahead, Smiting. That was... And he does it again. Kiki's on a roll. This is the pickup they needed. That's the difference for below 0. They got Kiki playing for him.
They got Kiki and the host, or Kiki. I don't know how you say that. Kiki, is it Kick? Or
It doesn't matter.
I don't know. Kiki, I'm going to call you Kiki because Kiki is a girl's name or a dog's name. But we're going to see Nimbo using that lightning strike to, some effectiveness. But Madness is in the hill. They have the spawns. With these 2 spawns, they could totally come back and, make it a really good game.
And as we say that, Rapture and Kiki are able to pick up kills right now. And it looks like Madness have all spawned out. So below 0 are going to push in from the spawns here. And it's going to be Madness having to go big. We do see him pick up 1 in exchange of kills. They still have control of the hill. Great kills there. Spawning below 0 out. They only have to worry about the anchor now. Hoyas is going to be taken out from the anchor. And it looks like Grucy, Luan, and Lazy are all going to try to pick up that anchor right now. One player trying to contest for the hard point. That's going to be Nimbo. He's trying to come in from the back, and it doesn't look like he's able to pick up the kill. Gets turned on there. Unfortunate. And now full control going once again to this Madness squad as they do take out Kiki on the spawns. This is what they needed to do, Smiting. Now they've made it a 38-point game, and they have spawns for this Garage hardpoint. They're coming back. They're doing exactly what we said they needed to do.
Yeah, they are, but Rapture was in the hard point. He got the 200 points. He's going to be pushing back Garage. Now, I wish I had the mini-map. They're still spawning back there. No, they spawned out, so below 0, able to take the spawn on this Garage hard point. That was actually a really huge play from this below 0 squad. If we had the mini-map, we'd be able to do it a little bit more fluently. But below zero, just able to go through garage and back alley, take out the anchor, and flip the spawns. And that's exactly how you want to play that if you don't have the spawns. Go through back alley, go through garage, just kind of essentially pinch from one direction the anchor and flip the spawns. But it does look like Madness did the same thing.
Yeah, they broke it very well. Now they have to try to break this middle hard point. If they just would have kept control, they wouldn't have to desperately fight for it. As you see, Lazy absolutely destroyed Kiki there. Infamous into Lazy. So it's going to be below zero with spawns, but a Hellstorm is coming in, trying to clear out that hard point. It is going to pick up a lot of players. Actually, looked like it picked up 2. I couldn't see. I was EMP'd at the time. And Madness have control, but they both go down in the middle of the hard point. Unfortunately, Hoyas gets taken out by Nimbo, and it's going to be fully controlled by below zero. Grucy into Infamous. They have to make it happen right now, and Nimbo's not letting that happen. Lazy and Kiki takes out Lazy. They need to break it now, and Kiki is not going to let that happen. This looks like it's going to below zero, Smiting.
It does, especially because Grucy went down trying to flip the spawns. He wasn't able to do it, and now the hard point is going to move over in 20 seconds, and really, there's only 60 seconds left. Let's see. Yeah, there's still time for Madness to get this, but they're going to have to control the spawns or the hard point the whole time. Let's see if they... I don't know if they can do that, Pizzy.
Honestly, it's going to be hard for them, but they are 3v1. They got below zero spawning out. This could be the greatest comeback in the history of ever, Smiting. They need every single second, and no, it's not even mathematically possible. They can only get to 2... I don't even know. I'm just going to keep calling it. Let's go. Let's go. But they can only get to 234, so a valiant effort from Madness there. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out for them as below zero are trying to get in. They gave it their all, but they're going to lose by maximum of 4 points here. So unfortunately for them, they gave it all. They couldn't get it in time, Smiting.
No, they couldn't get it in time, unfortunately. And I was wondering why Rapture wasn't moving. It's because he's saying, I don't have to play. It's not done. Doing the woo-woo train that Killa is famous for. And, oh, man, Killa, I wish he was still on Unite. I can't believe they dropped him. But anyways, that's a story for a different day, I guess.
And speaking of stories and things that could be changed, they could have came back in this game if there was no time limit. And Ace was a big purveyor of no time limit all throughout this game. And, that's what I love to see. I'd love to see, a team have to finish a team out, and we could see some bigger comebacks. But as it stands right now, we have a 10-minute time limit, and BZ win because of it. We had, who was it? Kiki dropped a 41 bomb, and Nimbo had 20 kills, 20 hardpoint defense. That's insane.
Yeah, that's just nuts. That's just nuts.
Wow.
But man, so let's see. They're up by 5. It's a best of 11. They have to.
5-2 in the scoreboard.
Yeah.
They're below zero is one away from taking this, and it was looking early on, Smiting, that Madness was going to be the dominant team here, and maybe below zero made the wrong decision dropping their old team for this team, but they've BZ have come back and proved that is not the case, winning 5 in a row. And if I'm Madness right now, I don't know how to get back in this game because they seem like they're just demoralized.
Talking to the guys because there was a little confusion. They thought it was a best of 9, so they were ready to end it. But guess what? We are not ready to end it. We're going to change hosts so that it could be a little bit fairer over towards that Madness side because they're a little mad right now. Madness is mad.
Wah wah wah.
Waka waka. Anyways. I'm going to accept this invite. We're going to go over to, it looks like it's going to be, who was that sent me the invite? Luan. Luan sent me an invite, and he doesn't have Codcaster mode on, so we better get that going on. So
and they better go ahead and keep some people out of this lobby because I'm tired of codcasting from the mini-map and not seeing all the big plays as they happen.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'll tell them that, too, so.
Oh, good. You can be the a-hole. I'll act like a guy who's a good guy all the time. Smiting's never an a-hole. It's never going to happen for him. But my goodness, people in the stream, what a comeback we've seen from below zero. They're down and out, 2-0. It was they weren't even close in the game. Madness were just coming out, dominating them the entire time. And now for below zero to come out and rattle off 5 and look so good in Search and Destroys, is amazing. And we'll go ahead and interact with the chat a little bit right now. And we're seeing that Ace might be the only good one at Ghost. I don't know. Someone say Clay sucks. Oh, the same person said Clay sucks at Infinity Ward games. I don't know about all that. Clayster made his name in Call of Duty 4, was a pro, was placing top, I believe he plays top 8 all the time. I know he went to the Nationals, which was 6 teams, so I know he placed Nationals top 6. And MW2, if Croster, his old teammate Croster and Clayster, if nobody knows, anyone's new, it used to be Croster and Clayster. They were a duo. Croster decided to get a life during MW2, so they never played. But I have to disagree. I think Clayster is going to be one of the top players at Ghost. The complexity is so good. How can you say anyone's going to suck on that team?
Yeah. Well, and I was listening to something Golden Boy was talking
What's
about.
up, Siler? Sorry.
No, it's all good. What's up, Siler? Anyways, when do you get to cast? I don't know. We'll set something up, man. But what I was gonna say is Golden Boy was talking about this and how we're gonna see players come out of the ashes. Guys who didn't do so well in Black Ops 2 are gonna do awesome.
It always happens.
Yeah.
It always happens. There's always somebody who dedicates themselves. And like Clayster was one of the most AOX at the beginning of Modern Warfare 2, which was an Infinity Ward game, was the team to beat. They won every GB tournament, of course, GB being the big thing back in the day. I know it's a little fallen by the wayside now that we have MLG, but MLG didn't used to support the Call of Duty community. It used to be GB. So it was AOX, Croster, Clayster, Prof, and I believe Next was on that team. And they were running roughshod through everybody. And then, like I said, Croster got a life and decided to drop the game. And so they fell off a little bit when it transitioned over to PS3. But there's your history lesson for today.
Nice. I love the history lessons. I mean, it's one thing because I haven't been around. I've only been watching since Modern Warfare 3. So, I mean, I had a whole thing with school. Like, I decided to dedicate my life for something I won't ever use. Anyways, no.
Dedicated to Call of Duty,
Go
dude.
to school. Go to school. If you're watching this, go to college so you make more money than I do. Anyways,
Me too.
Optic, really strong MW3 team. What do you think they're going to be like in Ghosts?
Man, they got to be something better. Black Ops 2, they just fell off. They won one event. This is the Optic team. This is the most decorated team in Call of Duty to date because of MW3. And Black Ops, they won 2 events, and they fell off that much to where only they're going to win one event. And honestly...
What event did they win?
The very first UMG Chicago.
Oh.
They beat Complexity at the time.
That's right.
I believe they were leveraged. But
the infamous push, that was actually like one of the first things that got me really into it. Like, I was watching that in bed on my phone, and it was so intense. Like, that was just amazing, especially the push at the end. But... man, I think they're gonna do well.
Yeah, and someone just said JCap. Some just said JCap, and I truly believe JCap got a rough deal. Even when Envy was struggling, JCap would put up his numbers. So I really believe he's one of the best players in the game. Is roster changes what Optic's going to need to win, or that's not what they're about? Honestly, I can't believe they dropped Merc. Is what I can't believe.
That was crazy.
But
I mean, we're not in there, so we don't know what happened exactly. But
no, definitely personal reasons. Sometimes if you just can't hang with a guy, especially if they're all living together and you have problems, things aren't going to work out. But yeah, they just fell off, and I believe Nadeshot played very well this year, but he's really going to have to step up his game. And Scump fell off in a big way. He was hands down the best MW3 player, and now what they call a momentum he's a momentum player, where if he's doing well, he's going to be the best in the game. But you got to be consistent. Like MW3 Scump would drop 30 bombs on land consistently, and that's why Optic was who Optic was. But anyway, we're done talking about that, Smitey, because the CTF standoff has just picked up, and we saw last time what a great play, what a great game from Madness there on that the Slums capped the flag, but then it was below zero coming through and raid, and they took that one. So how do you see this one going?
I don't know. And what I like about CTF on standoff, it's a lot like raid, where there's not necessarily a better side, but there's just different ways that you can pull the flag. Which, I mean, I guess we're going to see this gas station pull right here. So it's going to come up to these 2 players that are below 0. They go down, and wow.
All by Lazy. What a three-piece from Lazy. He's still alive, and he's watching this courtyard area. And that flag's going to go in. Huge plays there from Madness. Taking this, that's what they need, Smitey. They've lost 5 in a row. Get some early momentum and try to make some plays.
Yeah, try to make some plays and on your host, too. And we're going to see Luan is already going to be picking up the flag again. Are they going to try to double this up? We're going to see a counter pull by Nimbo. And, oh, he almost got him with the B23R, but he does go down. Nimbo still has the flag. No, he gets taken by Hoyas. So right now we're seeing a fairly dominant showing by this Madness squad.
And the flag does get dropped, but they're going to get another one in. Great plays from Madness 2-0 now. Big way to step up, Smitey. This is what we want to see. We want to see a team that's been just run roughshod through in the last 5 games come through and make it a game now. And we see that it's going to be below 0 pulling the flag, but they only have one person on a cutoff there, and it's going to be all up to Hybrid. And we do see the flag does get pulled through gas. Hybrid not showing himself there, trying to play this clutch role. He's going to be challenged, and he's going to be taken out from Luan. The flag is going to get away, and the flag for below 0 is all alone. And it looks like that's going to get picked up by Lazy. Lazy's going to get the return on the other side. Can they get the flag return? And yes, it's going to be Kiki. Kiki has done big things this whole time, and it looks like, again, we have another pickup for below 0 as it's Flatline Hybrid playing once again.
Yeah, Flatline is playing, but also Kiki is. So who are we missing? Is it Rapture we're missing?
Oh, and Rapture was a big player for below 0. I'd go as far as to say he was the MVP so far.
Yeah, I mean, he was just doing some great work. And Nimbo still in there, still good. They still got their coach, Stambiz, who has been very active in the chat. He also said in the chat they're trying out 2 or 3 players. So, and that was, what they were doing. And they also had their AR Slayer playing as anchor, which, so I thought, for what below 0 is messing around with, they're doing really well. But as well as this Madness team, don't discount them. They're on their host now. They're going to be doing some work, I believe, as they are already up by 2. It looks like Luan is poised to cap this flag as, who is that has the flag? Kiki has the flag for below 0.
And below 0 pushing that flag with everything they got are going to get it down. There's going to be one player contesting Kiki over here for the flag. Kiki's going to put it in. He's going to die, though. 2-1, and we see the counter pull, but he's pulling it the wrong way. Grucy did not get the call that they pushed playground. He's going to get taken out. The flag will get returned, and they're going to pull it one more time. Contestion from the back, and it's going to be a nice play there from Hoyas, taking down, it looked like Infamous, trying to get him from behind. Stunts coming in, and it looks like the flag will finally get away. I don't know what's going on here. We have a stalemate situation, Smiting, and it's going to be Nimbo. He's got to be where Lazy is right by him, and his teammates are going to come out and try to help him. So another stalemate situation. Below 0 were able to win the first one. Let's see if they can do it again and make this a 2-2 game.
Yeah, it's going to be stalemated or a standoff on standoff. But
Waka waka.
Waka waka again. That's me, fail fatty. Anyways, Kiki. I'm gonna watch Kiki right now. He's gonna backtrack. Let's not watch Kiki. Let's watch somebody from. Let's watch Grucy. He's gonna come up on